It's the champagne pouring, big joint rolling, Bombay sipping, no blunt smoking, bad bitch getting thick and she got some friends with her. I take them out, pour shots of liquor, drinking out the bottle, smiling in all my pictures. The marijuana loud, so them hoes follow like Twitter. Nigga, you know everything Taylor. Don't rush to the bar, fool, if you ain't got no paper. That's the rules. High as fuck, sloppy drunk when I'm passing through. Rolling doobies up, your hoe who we pass them to. Hit the club, spend this money up, roll another one, drink, act a fool. That's what I have to do. Champagne all night, never worry about a damn thing. Y'all might, homie, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. So I'ma take one shot to the brain and order 3 more shots. I'm going in, hey, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah. Spent a couple dollars on my engine motor roaring when I back out the garage. Gin got me drunk as fuck, stumbling out the bar. Plus I'm struggling trying to find the keys to my car, cause I be going hard. Roll the camera, life just like a movie, I'm the star. Wish you was in my position, you too broke to play the part. Of course, I keep some bad women with me in the bag, sipping rosé with some hash twisting. All about $1, my team in the cash getting. Straight out of the burger, we drinking, we smash niggas. So when I say I'm ballin', that don't mean that I'm playing, man. All my diamonds talking, you can see what they saying, man. See, I've been drinking champagne all night, never worry about a damn thing. Y'all might, homie, I'm on my level. Yeah, 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 I take one shot to the brain and order 3 more shots. I'm going in, hey, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah.
In the middle of the night, early in the morning, from the streets to the sheets with some freaks, I ain't yawning. I'm wide awake, we ain't eating and we ain't sleeping. These bitches so high, man, we ain't even speaking, we just freaking. You rolling with Short Dog, baby. She was high on that pill, so I fucked your lady. Come to my house, I give them everything they want. I might not do it, but I give it to you, woman. Cocaine, mushrooms, ecstasy, GHB, marijuana. She can suck it if she wanna. I got tequila, so rockin' 2 freaking
Cautiously
friends,
optimistic.
Like this ain't the weekend.
That's the key. Cautiously optimistic. Keyword being cautiously.
Take one shot to the brain and order 3 more shots. I'm going in, hey, I'm on my level. Yeah, 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 man, I'm high as fuck. Man, I swear I'm on my level. Man, I'm sloppy drunk. Man, I swear I'm on my level. I'm finna pass out. Man, I swear I'm on my nigga get smashed out. My nigga, I swear I'm on my level. Man, I'm high as fuck. Man, I swear I'm on my level. Man, I'm sloppy drunk. Man, I swear I'm on my level. I'm finna pass out. Man, I swear I'm on my hater get smashed out. My nigga, I swear I'm on my level. See, I've been drinking champagne all night, never worry about a damn thing. Y'all might, homie, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. So I'ma take one shot to the brain and order 3 more shots. I'm going in, hey, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah, I'm on my level. Yeah.
Yo, y'all make sure you hit the thumbs up because YouTube really cares, even if your boy does not. Happy Friday, everybody. Yeah.
I'll roll up, shorty, I'll roll up.
Hey, Rack Dog, that's a good point because everyone's just assuming it's going to be
and your man ain't acting right.
Young, I'm not so sure about that. I don't trust anything the Panthers do, bro. Like, I see this. I've been saying they need to get a quarterback, a franchise quarterback in the draft. But I don't really trust who they're going to pick. I mean, you guys just assuming it's going to be Young. Don't be shocked. Do not be shocked if they come out there with the first overall pick and do some shit like pick Will Levis or something. Don't be shocked.
I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stun. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I try to stay out your business, but on the rig it's so obvious. And if you keep fitting me in your plans of fucking up, your man's gonna get on us. That white sand surrounding us, he be handcuffing, he should work for them officers. If you rollin', I got a spot where I can put you on this medical and send you home doctored up. You wanna ride with me cause you say that he boring. Wake up, you rollin' weed, cooking eggs in the morning. Ain't scared to spend this money, I know I'll make more of it. First you was in the sky, now you say whenever you in orbit. Whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stun. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up, I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. No matter where I am, no matter where you are, I'll be there when it's over, baby. Cause I was there from the start. No matter if I'm near, no matter if you're far, all you do is pick the phone up, lady, and I'll be there when you whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie. I ain't gon' flex, I'm not gon' front. You know if I ball, then we all gon' stun. Send her my way, she ain't gotta hold up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. Whenever you need me, whenever you want me, you know you can call me. I'll be there shortly. Don't care what your friends say, cause they don't know me. I could be your best friend, and you be my homie.
Well, here's the way I feel about it.
I'm not gon' front.
Yeah, clearly they're going after a quarterback. That's the reason they did this. I got a whole nother scenario I'm going to lay out for you. It could be a total different situation. This thing ain't over yet. I mean, I think I know what they're doing, but you never really know what the Panthers are doing until they do it.
I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I'll roll up. I'll roll up. Whenever you call, baby, I'll roll up. I had a dream that the whole world was staring at me. I woke up and wasn't no one there. Wasn't no one there. Yeah. Same song to a different beat. There's really sometimes I feel like I'm the only one here. I guess nobody cares. Hey, but everything's good till it goes bad. And you won't tell all the people about the fun you used to have. It hurts when it don't last. No easy way saying bye, so I'ma spread my wings, head for the sky. And I fly so low, 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 and I am tired of being tired and dealing with your BS, all the while supplying the money for your request. Without me, you're a dime, but with me, you're $1.50.
Hey, thank you very much for a very generous PayPal from Joseph, man. I appreciate you, brother. He says, here's to your off season. Well, here's to your off season, bro.
Decision, and I'll be in the sky. You can pay your boy a visit. Bye. I had a dream that the whole world was staring at me. I woke up and wasn't no one there. Wasn't no one there. Yeah. Same song to a different beat. There's really sometimes I feel like I'm the only one here. I guess nobody cares. Hey, but everything's good till it goes bad. And you won't tell all the people about the fun you used to.
We got 30 people in here. We got 13 likes. You guys got to do better. I want to really start the show. I really want to. Let's get the likes up, man. YouTube cares. I don't.
I fly so low, and 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 I remember what you said, but what you say to me ain't guaranteed to always be the gospel. I was doing good way before I met you. Now you're off the set, and I'ma let you see the show go on without you. Take a bow. Think about it, and hopefully we could be friends, but I really doubt it. See, you be catching feelings now, and I be catching planes. The story of my life, you're just another page. But everything's good till it goes bad, and you gon' tell all the people about the fun you used to have. It hurts when it don't last. No easy way saying bye, so I'ma spread my wings, head for the sky, and I fly so low, 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 and I had a dream that the whole world was staring at me. I woke up and wasn't no one there. Wasn't no one there. Yeah.
What's up? Fresh is our turn, baby. Gator boots with the birds out. Gucci suit, them Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I stay shy. I stay shy. Can't pay my rent. I can't pay my rent. All my money spent, but that's okay, 'cause I'm still fly. I'm so fly. Gotta take a gas in my new E.
Hey, Mrs. P, you want to come up here and DJ for me? You just want to sit there and complain about shit in the comment section all night?
Gems on shine and tell mom, get a mink, baby girl, let's ride. You the number one stunner, we gon' glide and go straight to the mall and tear down the inside. Proud of Gucci, full length leather, Burberry's cooler, Coogee sweater, 20 inches pop my feather. The Birdman, dead I fly in any weather. Alligator seats with the head in the inside. Flying on the dash, G-Wagon, so fly. Number one, don't tangle and twist it. When it comes to these cars, I am that nigga. The Gucci with the matching interior. 3-wheel ride with the tie in the middle. It's fresh and stunner, and we like brothers. We shine like paint, daddy. It's our summer. Gator boots with the birds out. Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I stay shy. Can't pay my rent, 'cause all my money spent, but that's okay, 'cause I'm still fly. Gotta wanna take the gas in my new E-class, but that's alright, 'cause I'm gonna ride. Got everything in my mama name, but I'm good rich. Have you ever seen a crocodile seat to the trunk? Turn around and sit it down and let them bite your butt. See the steering wheel is Fendi dashboard of mine. With your baby mama players where you can find me. Pussy through the parking lot on 24. Cadillac Escalade with the chromed out nose. With the navigation arrow headed straight to your spot. Bro, your wife really love me 'cause the sex is so hot. Put the caddy up, start the 3-wheel Benz. Hyper white lights, ultraviolet lens. Suma tires and they gotta be run flat. TV where the horn go. Boy, can you top that? I'ma show you some shit. Rookie, press that button. The trunk went and all of a sudden 415s didn't see no wires. And then I heard
Y'all's fingers must be broken or something. Y'all must got carpal tunnel. You can click on the video, but you can't click the like button? That's just sad. Y'all like my rants? Y'all might want to see me go on another one tonight, huh? Is that what you're trying to do? Y'all trying to get me to rant over here? I still got How many more rants I got over here? I still got 1, 2, 3. Hell, I still got 6 more rants to go on. Might make it 7.
Let me slide in the bins with the fished out fins and pound loud pipes, drinking a hen. It's that birdie man, I'll do it again. In a Cadillac truck, 24s with 10s. Looking at my Gucci is about that time. 6 bad bras flying in at 9. New suburban truck with the porno show went up and down.
That's a fact, Mrs. Peete. I've been ranting for free my whole life.
That's your truck. I'm coming up the hood, been lovely. New shoes on the whip and I wake up to bubbly. 430 lakhs with convertible top. And the rims keep spinning every time I stop. Got a Superman badge that I scored from Shaq. With an old school caddy with the diamond in the back. 8 up boots with a pimped out Gucci suits. Ain't got no looking out on 24. I stay shy. With your baby mama place where you can find
all my money spent, but I'm alright.
Got a quarter tank of gas in my new E-Class, but that's alright 'cause I'm no got everything in my mama name, but I'm hood rich. Casket. Face car, we fixed to have the fake race. Here we go. Let's see what happens. The pace car's off on the pit road. Here they come, and he's waving the shit out of that son of a bitch. Look at that boy. He's waving the hell out of it for the fake race car. Here we go. Fake racing. I never thought we'd see it in my life. It's on Fox, man. What the fuck? Where's the fucking crew at? They jacking the car up with an invisible jack. It's an invisible crew. What the fuck? I was expecting to see little fake guys run all over the damn place with like fake gas cans and shit. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. This fake racing might be realer than we think. Check it out. Jimmy Johnson is already sucking hind tit. This is reality racing right here. Look at it. They just blow around his ass like he's already retired, baby. Then he's sideways. Then he doinks off the wall. Then he spins around. Holy shit. This is some crazy shit. And Clint Boyer drives through that damn race car. Holy shit. This is crazy as hell.
The forecast for today is partly stupid with 100% chance of dumbass. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy PigskinPeete. Happy Friday to everybody. Welcome to the College Football Call-In Show. I do every single Wednesday and Friday night at 10 p.m. That's right, every single Wednesday night, Friday night at 10 p.m. There is no off-season around here. Thank you for joining me tonight. Of course, like every single call-in show, the show is driven by the callers. I do my best to entertain all you people all week with the videos, with the live shows. I do the best I can do, which probably isn't good enough, but it's still the best I can do. I don't know what else to tell you. But tonight, like every other call-in show, the show is driven by the callers. Nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, is here to look at this ugly face or listen to me ramble on for 2 hours. I've learned that. So, the show goes as the callers go. It's pretty much that simple. If you want to call in, there is a link in the description of the video. It's called the StreamYard link. It's also been posted in the chat multiple times. It will be posted in the chat periodically through the night between me and my boy, Nightbot. You click that link, you follow the prompts. It's just like using a phone. Have you seen the people that have called in this show over the years? If they can do it, you can do it. It's pretty much that simple. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Of course, I'll be joined here in just a second by my boy, my friend, my colleague, and my co-host, Tiger Baskins. It's been a while. Tiger Baskins didn't make it to the Slob Olympics because he had more important shit to do. Although, in reality, there's not much more important shit going on in America the first week of March every year at the Slob Olympics. There just isn't. But either way, he had something he had to do. He wasn't there. We missed him. We missed you, bro. We missed you, bro. I have no doubt he'll be at the next one. What's going on in the world of college football right now? Well, nothing really. Spring practice is happening. Some big news. I mean, you guys see that. Well, most of you know. Even though I don't talk about the NFL much, I am a Carolina Panthers fan. I have been so, I want to say mad. I don't know if I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad about a lot of things. I'm mad. I was going to say I'm not mad, but I'm disappointed. But no, I've been mad about the direction of the Carolina Panthers franchise for a while now. And as soon as David Tepper bought that team, I knew immediately we were headed for trouble. This David Tepper doesn't know what the hell he's doing. But so today, the big news is they traded the farm, son. They traded the farm. We got the NFL draft coming up. The combine just ended last week, which, by the way, the Slob Olympics was way more entertaining than the combine. They got nothing. The combines got nothing on the Slob Olympics. That's just a fact. For anybody who's ever attended a Slob Olympics before, you know I'm right. But you got the draft coming up. Everyone's wondering what the Carolina Panthers are going to do. They had the 9th overall pick to start. They traded up to get the first pick with the Indianapolis Colts. And they gave away a lot. And historically, when you do what the Panthers are doing right now, it's like a low percentage, very low percentage that it's going to work out for you. When you trade away your future, I don't know what the exact numbers are. They traded away. Well, first of all, they traded away their first round pick this year, the 9th overall pick, which the Colts now have. They traded away their first round pick next year, and a couple of other rounds too. And on top of that, the top wide receiver, even though the wide receiver core at Carolina has been mediocre at best, they traded away their best offensive wide receiver. I was about to say their best offensive weapon, which he might be. I don't know. DJ Moore. That's even more sad. If your top offensive threat is DJ Moore, the problems are larger than you ever thought. And I'm not hating on DJ Moore. I like DJ Moore, okay? But anybody out there, without using the Google machine, eliminate DJ Moore from the wide receiver core at Carolina, and I want you to go ahead and tell me, name 2 wide receivers on that team. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Happy Gilmore.
You're close.
I didn't know if it was time for me to come on yet, so I was being patient.
Fine. I'm still ranting, but you're fine. Go ahead. Yeah. Happy
Okay,
Gilmore. Who else?
Jeffrey Dahmer is his 3rd receiver.
Terrence Marshall, Shi Smith, Chenault. That's your top 3 guys. But
I really wanted to ask you about this.
Yeah.
How do you feel about? Do you think it's a good move?
I don't know what to think. People keep asking me, like, how do you feel about this? I don't really know how to think. I don't, honestly, I'm on the fence.
If they draft who you want them to draft, are you then?
But I don't even know who I want them to draft, because this year's quarterback class, and I'm not hating on Bryce Young, I'm not hating on C.J. Stroud, I'm not hating on Will Levis, I'm not hating on any of these guys, but to trade up. Now, let me tell you this. Here's how I think they could make this a genius move. Because if the Indianapolis Colts were looking at drafting Bryce Young, because that's who everybody thinks is going to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft, right?
Yes.
Okay. If the Indianapolis Colts were planning on drafting Bryce Young, and Carolina comes and they make this power move, there's still an opportunity between now and the draft for the Panthers to do something that's unprecedented. They could say, okay, we'll trade. If you really want Bryce Young that bad, Indianapolis, we'll trade with you. Because they've got the second pick now, right?
Yes.
They've got the second pick. They could say, if you really want Bryce Young that bad, we'll trade a pick with you. It doesn't have to be much. It could just be that pick. They don't even have to trade players. We'll just say, we'll trade the second pick with you for a first round or whatever your first round pick is next year. And they could fall to second in the draft with their pick and pick up most likely a very high draft pick early next year and still get the guy they want. That would be a power move. Now, I don't know where their head's at. Clearly, Frank Reich and this new staff that's at Carolina has an idea, and really nobody knows what it is. But I have been saying for the past 2 years, well, hell, 3 years, that the Carolina Panthers need a franchise quarterback. And they need, if they need to draft one, they need to draft one. Now, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, and I'm no expert, believe me, when it comes to the NFL, they could have got their guy even with the 9th pick. So I know.
All
right. Well, tell me how you feel about it. What do you think this is a good move?
I think for the Panthers, you tell me if I'm right. I'm not a Panthers fan. I'm a Falcons fan, which we're struggling a little worse than you guys.
You see Slita talking about he wants to re-sign Matt Ryan. This guy is Jesus Christ.
Well, Slita said a whole lot when he was staying at our homeless shelter. I forgot how long. Anyways, my point is, you guys have been on the downhill since Cam Newton. And you can say I'm wrong. I may be wrong.
But that's nothing to do. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, and you've gone through quarterbacks. Didn't you go through Trubisky? You went through a few others.
Trubisky never played at Carolina.
Who was the quarterback after Cam Newton?
Are you talking about Sam Darnold?
Was he at Carolina?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Anyways, my point is, you haven't had a quarterback step up, and I think for the Panthers, as far as the fan base, the staff, the GM, but maybe the GM's never played football in his life. It doesn't matter. The point is, when you had Cam Newton, even though you weren't in the Super Bowl every year or top 3 teams or whatever, your fan base was popping. Everybody was excited. It was electric watching that, and I really think that's the thought. You're just trying to get back to that. You're trying to get back to having a quarterback that makes you want to watch the Panthers play. That's the main thing.
Of course it is from a business standpoint. So here's the thing. There's a difference between what the front office wants to see and what the fans want to see. The front office is more, especially a guy like David Tepper, who's a billionaire. This guy's been robbing money from people for his entire adult life. He's an investment banker. That's the reason. He's got billions of dollars and a bunch of blood on those dollars too. This guy's been stealing money from the public for his entire adult life. That's the reason he was able to buy the Panthers. And also after everything that happened with Richardson, with the way he with the way he exited with all the allegations. I'm not going to say what they were, but you know what they were. The allegations. He got it at a discounted price. But this is a business venture for him. He doesn't give a shit if they win. Now, he might come out there and pretend like, oh, yeah, I really want to win a Super Bowl. That's really my main goal. His main goal is to make money. He's a money man, sort of like Jerry Jones. And we see how that works out for the Cowboys. Okay, even a blind squirrel will find a nut every once in a while. And that's what Jerry Jones did in the 90s with the Cowboys. But this ain't about winning to them. It's about making money. So, so you want to go out there and get the big name. That's fine. But I want somebody who's building a team to win. That's what I want. I don't care about ticket sales. I don't own the team. I'm a fan.
Okay, another thing. Y'all are getting the 9th pick. You're getting this first pick. Now, aren't you, what's your next pick? Don't you have I want to say 44th? Am I right?
Something like that, yeah.
So
in the
you're
40s,
going from the number 1 pick all the way down to the 44th. And the crazy thing to me is you had the number 9 pick, the 44th, and the 64th pick.
Yeah.
And you traded the 64th and the 1st to the Brown. I mean, to the. No, wait. What all do you have? Because I guess I'm thinking from the Bears standpoint. The Bears traded you the 1st pick and the 64th pick.
Yeah.
So you have 3 draft picks in the first 3 rounds from that. I just hope that you guys get the quarterback that you want.
Anything out of that. Here's what we're focusing on, because anything outside of that first pick is irrelevant to me, because you're talking about just a matter of just a few spots. So what is the intention with the first pick? And who's it going to be? And I think it's funny because I do follow the Panthers, even though it's not as nearly as close as a lot of the other hardcore Panthers fans do. I'm a college football guy. You know that.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny that the Carolina Panthers fans automatically assume that it's going to be Bryce Young that they pick with the first pick. I'm not convinced of that. I'm really not convinced of that.
I'm going to agree with you.
I heard through the grapevine that David Tepper, and he's Jerry Jones light.
Yeah.
You know Jerry Jones, he makes a lot of decisions. I mean, he's the end game, right? He doesn't give the authority to draft players to his coaches. It's all about what he wants. And this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And neither does David Tepper. But I have heard through the grapevine that David Tepper is completely enamored with Will Levis. If they traded up and traded away the next 2 years of picks to pick up Will Levis,
yeah, bro, Pete gonna be on suicide watch.
No, I won't be on suicide watch. Clemson gives me enough reason to be on suicide watch. I don't need the Panthers' problems.
So are you going to pick a new team then? Are you going to become like a Giants fan?
A Giants fan?
I was just picking another mid team.
Jesus Christ.
Casket! I still love you, but I don't like you, bro.
Maybe a Titans fan? They're right beside you?
No, there's nobody other than the Panthers that I give a shit about. So I give a shit about the other teams this much, and I give a shit about the Panthers this much. You see the difference there between this much and this much? I mean, just ask a woman. Ask a woman. When it comes to size, would you rather have that? Would you rather have that?
Well, I mean, listen, dude. From every woman in the world,
would you rather have that? That's a whole different story.
It's not the size of the boat, okay?
It's the motion of the ocean. I know.
Yes.
I know.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Now, whether they're lying or not is a different story. The point is, they say it.
I don't know what they're going to do, man. I just, you know what? I'm so jaded. I'm so jaded by the Carolina Panthers that I don't know what they're going to do. I just assume automatically that they're going to do some dumb shit that's going to set them back another 3 or 4 years. That's just my assumption. I have no faith in David Tepper. This is the difference between college football and the NFL. The college football is really driven by the CEO of the team, a.k.a. the head coach. So if you have a great head coach, let's go down the list. Who are the best head coaches in college football right now? You start. I'll agree with you or disagree with you. All right, go ahead. Start with who?
And it's not in any order. Saban, Kirby, Dabo.
Kirby, Dabo. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Ron Day, Harbaugh.
Harbaugh. That's 5.
Jeff Collins. No, I'm just kidding. Out of that top 5, I mean,
there you go. Those guys run the programs. I know that the athletic director of a university is supposed to be technically above the head coach in seniority, right? Because he hires and fires them. But the reality is in college football, there is no owner. Most of the time, if you're an elite program, the coach is the one running the show. In the NFL, that does not happen. Name an NFL team where the coach runs the show. Can you?
No, I know, dude, and I feel for you.
David Tepper has done nothing. David Tepper has done less than nothing over the past several years since he took that job over from Jerry Richardson, the molester. I didn't say that. To convince me that he knows what he's doing. All he knows how to do is make money, not win. So until I see something concrete that changes my mind, that's the assumption I'm going off of. Because that's a rational assumption, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, and I'm sorry to get caught up on NFL talk. I know the draft.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. I'll come at you like a spider monkey.
I'm still wearing my pee pants. But my thing is, though, is we're big college football fans, yes, but we also don't just stop giving a crap about these players when they go to the NFL. So we keep up with the NFL enough to know where the college players go. And I, with our hometown team, like yours is the Panthers, mine is the Falcons. The Falcons draft terribly every year. Our best pick in the last 5-10 years was a tight end.
This is another great example. Arthur Blank doesn't know what he's doing either.
No, he doesn't. And every single mock draft I've seen, 90% of them, we're at number 9. Number 9, we're drafting a defensive end from Iowa. Ames, Iowa.
Shout out to Jeff Webster.
Rest in peace, playmakers, bro. You lost Calvin Ridley to mental health / I gamble too much like Michael Jordan. You got Kyle Pitts and Drake London. And then you got Desmond Ridder, who played at Cincinnati. Like, dude, it's like I don't know. I'm not even gonna get started on Atlanta.
I'm actually excited now. This gave me a reason that wasn't there 24 hours ago to be excited about the draft. I can't wait till draft night to see what happens there. And I'm still not convinced that Carolina's not going to try to trade with Indianapolis and make up. Let me tell you, my opinion of David Tepper and that front office in Carolina. Will change. We'll do a complete 180 if they make a power move and try to flex on Indianapolis and say, okay, so we can move up from 9 to 2 instead of 1, but get all our draft picks back that we traded for with Chicago.
Whoa, dude, that
would be a power move, son.
I would blow a gasket.
That would be a power move.
If they went from 1 to like 2, 3, or 4, but ended up getting back some draft. Yes.
Yeah. So moving up without losing draft picks, that would be a power move. Now but again, here we are again. Me being normally I'm a half glass full kind of guy, just in general in life. But when it comes to the Carolina Panthers, I'm a half glass empty kind of guy. I just don't have any confidence to know what the fuck they're doing. I just don't.
So the Panthers are the ones that they leave bubbles in your beer when they
leave bubbles in my beer. Hair on your food.
Whoa, all right. That's
take that burger bun off. There's a couple of hairs in there. That's the Panthers.
No gloves, no hair in there.
Yeah, right.
I got you.
Anyway, so let's not waste any time here. This show is about the callers. Let me get to the chat real quick. What you got to say? You about to say something?
I was going to say, I don't know what you're doing. I don't even know what I'm doing. But can we just throw a complimentary on draft day? Will you go live for the first round, and can I accompany you?
Yeah.
Because I would love to see your reaction on what the Panthers do.
Well, you already know I'm going live if the Panthers got the first pick. Well, I'll go live anyway. I've gone live for the draft every year that I've been on YouTube. I'll definitely do it if the Panthers have the first pick. But as far as you being on here with me, absolutely. You're the first one to ask, so you get the prize. Yes. You want to do it with me?
Thank you. Okay, let's.
You don't have to thank me. I thank you for asking. Nobody else wants to do it.
Let's just take some calls, please.
Yes. All right. Let's get to the chat here real quick. Then we'll get right to the phone calls. Again, if you want to call in, the StreamYard link is in the description of the video. It's also in the chat. You click that StreamYard link. Most of you know how to use it. If you don't know how to use it, it's very easy to figure out. Rack Dog is here. Hairy Leg, Golden Blue Kevin. Fishing Football says Panthers got robbed. How do you rob giving away your own shit? Being robbed involves somebody taking something from you. They didn't get taken from. They gave away. That's called charity. They didn't get robbed. They did charity. Thank you. SEC Dog. Jerome is here. She says that they're going to C.J. Stroud. I don't know about that, man. I mean, first of all, I'm not married to Bryce Young as far as that first overall pick. C.J. Stroud, bigger, faster,
Yeah.
too. I'm not hating on that. I think I would enjoy either one of those, actually. Mrs. Peete is here. She says this music sucks. Don't you know what? I'm not gonna even address that. Vic 2 Productions. God damn, Vic. Twisted Rooster. What's up, Rooster man?
Who was Vic mad at?
I don't know. I don't think he's mad at anybody. Well, he should be mad at Nate. But not me. Kevron Harris, Tiger Cat. What's up, TK? Rec Talk. Hoghead. Christian's here. What's up, man? Speaking of Christian's a tater man like myself. Clemson is playing right now in basketball in the ACC tournament. They absolutely embarrassed and destroyed NC State last night. For the third time this year. They played 3 times this year. Clemson buried them every time. None of those games were close. They're playing Virginia right now. Actually, I would like for somebody to give me like an update in the comments section periodically what's going on there. Because clearly I'm running a show and not watching a basketball game. So I don't know what's going on with that. But they're a bubble team.
I heard they're decent, but
They are decent. They're bipolar. They're up and down. Edom Mayhem. What's up, Mayhem? Matthew checking in. B Bean. Bulldog JC. What's up, buddy? Crimson Braves here. James Thompson says the Panthers gave up too much. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Kings A Green. What's up, man? George, well, next week. So I did the whole shake the can for the rant deal. On the last call-in show.
yeah.
And got some great entries. I already did ugly stewardesses, traffic in Charleston, Ohio State, my cult neighborhood. That was the 4 I did. I've got 10 here. Now, the next one on the list is George's Light.
What?
Yes, I didn't make these up. That's the thing about these rants. People paid me to rant about things that I had no control over what they. And that's the other thing too. The whole stewardess thing. That might be the hardest rant I've ever done. You want to know why? Because I don't have any problem with stewardesses or flight attendants or whether they're male or female or anything else. I really don't care. And I think they do a great job. Every time I've been on a flight, the stewardesses or the flight attendants have been amazing and fantastic. They've been nothing but, they do a great job. It's a thankless job too, especially when you listen to my video. But here's the thing. People pay me to rant. I told you I'll rant about just about anything. There's nothing on the planet that you could tell me to rant about that I can't rant about if I put my mind to it. So I ranted about that. Now, George's Light, I got to rant about that for 5 minutes. That might be kind of difficult to rant about a light for 5 minutes, but I'm probably sure I could just go back and watch some of the rants I've already done on the light and probably get material that way. That wouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
The funny thing is people watch the rant videos and they think I really can't, like I really don't like flight attendants or stewardesses. No, I just said I'll rant about anything, and that's what I do. You pay me, I'll do it. I'm a good employee, unlike the stewardesses.
Well, apparently Hoghead is going to get you one in a bit about fat cheerleaders in college football.
No, it's got to be something that can't get my channel shut down. Actually.
Okay, all right, I got you, bro. I got you. Oh man, yeah. Baked potato shaped cheerleaders. I got you, bro. Can't do that.
Y'all are wrong. That is just wrong. James, James Thompson is here.
Got you, man.
Oh, man. Pass me the mic says the Colts are at 4 and the Texans are at 2. I'm lost with everything you said so far.
Okay.
Well, if you're lost what I've said, I don't know. You're probably just a lost human being. I really don't know what you're asking or saying. I mean, I've been speaking English this entire time. I mean, it's barely English, but it still is English. And you should probably be able to use context clues, too. They taught that in 3rd grade.
Oh.
It's a miracle I have 6,000 subscribers. It really is.
You growing up, bro.
Because 5,900 of them piss me off on a daily basis. What's up, K-Dog? Mo is here. Dog behind enemy lines. Bulldog JC, what's up, brother? Money Man, what's up, Money Man? He says, cheers. Cheers to you too, brother. Harold Gray, what's up, brother? Good to see you here. Good to see all of you here. Momo, a member for 1 month, an amazing member. What's up, Pete, Pigskin Nation? Traveling Fools, for the first time in the history of Traveling Fools, opening comment was not yo, 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 yo. It was ugly stewardesses. Dang, Pete, shake my head. I don't even know who came up with that idea. I have to go back and watch. I had to go ahead and scratch the ugly part because that's just mean. And as mean as I was about stewardesses on that rant, I didn't call them ugly. That's just terrible. What kind of people would say that about these people?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're right. They're not all ugly.
No. Most of them are, but not all of them.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, most. Exactly. Not all of you.
All right.
And you got every single one of them going, yeah, I knew he wasn't talking about me. Yeah.
All right, let's see who's on the phone line, shall we? I'm going to take these in the order that they came in, like I always do. So if I don't pick up your phone call first, well, just wait, and I'll get to you in just a second, I promise. What's up? You're on with Pete. And Tiger Baskins.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm gonna rant about is about how long you keep us waiting in the back room. But,
yeah. Well, go ahead. Rant about it then.
no, it's okay.
No, well, don't tell me you're going to rant about something and then not do it. That's a false flag.
We've been waiting in the back room for like 30 minutes.
I'll go ahead and rant about it. How come they call it the back room, Vic?
What?
Why do they call it the back room?
I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because back rooms were made for waiting. Vic, when you go to the dentist office or the doctor's office, do you walk in there and just do they just roll you right in there, right to the dentist or the doctor?
No.
No. What do you got to do?
Gotta wait.
You got to go sign in, which is basically the same thing as clicking a StreamYard link. Then after you sign in, what do?
Right, you wait.
You wait.
Right,
and when you're waiting, hold on.
Okay.
Hey, y'all want to rant? This is a free one. When you sign in, which is basically the same thing as clicking a StreamYard link, then what do?
You wait.
You wait, and what do you do while you're waiting?
Wait.
But what do you do while you're waiting?
Well, I listen. Well,
but
I listen to you.
in the doctor's office, what do they have in there to entertain you while you're waiting?
Magazines.
Magazines. They got kids' toys. You can play Connect 4 and fucking Monopoly or whatever you got to do. You can play with the train set. I don't know. Yeah. But all I know is that anywhere in America or for the world for that matter, when you go somewhere, you check in and you wait. Okay. So you don't like the wait time?
Right. Yes.
Here
fine.
on the Pigskin Pete call-in show?
Mm-hmm.
All right. How can I help you, Vic?
Yeah, well, it takes a long time to wait, so.
Well, it doesn't take any time to wait, actually, because even if you were just in the comment section listening to the show, it's the same as waiting, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're still hearing the show.
You're right about that.
Yeah. Don't be sorry.
Okay.
Be careful, ho.
Anyway, so I just want to talk about why the Panthers are trading all this stuff to get the first round pick.
Yeah, why are they?
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, because there's something that they want, I guess.
What do you think about the fact that this is how poverty the Falcons are? At least as hard of a time as I give the Panthers, because they deserve it. I've heard rumors about re-signing Mike Vick. I mean, not Mike Vick. You're Mike Vick. Matt Ryan.
No, that's not happening. They're not.
Well, Slita says he wants that to happen.
Okay, okay, well, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he should just retire, but yeah.
Yeah,
you saying Salita should retire? Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm saying that Matt Ryan should retire.
Dying, right?
Oh, my God!
Both of them should retire. Dude.
He should just retire on March 28th. Yeah.
My boy Slita started on YouTube before Michael Vick started fighting dogs.
I think Slita started on YouTube before Matt Ryan joined the NFL.
Yeah, well, I think it was about the same time. Yeah, I think it was 2008. So
yeah, Salita supplied Michael Vick with the dogs, bro. Come on, bro.
I think that's what happened.
So what do you want? What do you want to happen with the where did the Falcons pick in the first round?
I don't know, like 8th, I think. Or
8th?
like
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna try to go pass rush. I guess we're gonna try
Pass rush.
to build the defense. Hopefully.
So what you're saying is you're going to draft KJ Henry.
Well, apparently they have another DN from y'all, dude.
So
Who, Beasley? He's not there anymore.
No, I'm saying there's another DN.
he's in
supposed
the
to go higher.
XFL. Yeah.
I'm saying there's another DN from Clemson that's supposed to. Is Miles Murphy?
Miles Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy.
Yeah. They said he's supposed to go higher than KJ.
Yeah, maybe. So, but here's the thing: the Falcons do love drafting Clemson players, especially on the defensive line. They've done a bunch of them. Grady Jarrett. I mean, that might be their best player on defense.
Grady Jarrett. That's right.
That's right. Clemson man, Tater man.
Yeah, we love Grady Jarrett.
Yeah.
Now, if Jalen Carter drops as low as 8, I would be happy for them to get him, but I just don't see him dropping that low. I don't know, because I feel it sounds biased if I say that, but with all the stuff going on, the investigations and stuff.
Yes, that would be so funny if the Panthers traded up to number 1 to draft Will Levis. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that would be wild.
I'm telling you right now, we'll just wait and see. I'm not putting that out of the realm of possibilities. I'm telling you. Now, Vic, tell me, because I just don't know.
Okay.
Because I don't follow the Falcons. Where do you think it's going to go? Do you? I mean, what's the quarterback situation looking like? You still have what's his face?
Desmond
Ritter. Yes.
We got Desmond Ritter, and we got Felipe Franks. And,
Oh Jesus! This is almost as bad as the Panthers.
So.
It might be. The Panthers and the Falcons are both incompetent. Both of them.
That's actually fact.
I know it's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, I probably won't draft Will Levis. Probably be either Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take C.J. Stroud. But
yeah.
Yeah. Falcons are probably gonna draft Miles Murphy. But
Yeah, they love Taterman over there in Atlanta.
Taterman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're all going to have any first round draft picks this year. So I think that last year y'all didn't have any. So.
No, you know what the ironic thing is, Vic?
What?
Do you know that the Carolina Panthers are an expansion franchise? Their first season was 1995.
Yes, I knew that.
Okay,
yeah.
And they played their first season where? Yeah, they didn't have a stadium yet. So where did they play?
They played in Clemson.
They played in Clemson in Death Valley, the real Death Valley. And so since 1995, what year were you born, Vic?
1997.
1997. So 2 years before you've been alive, You weren't even a twinkle in your daddy's eye, man,
You're right.
when the Panthers started. How many players have the Carolina Panthers drafted from Clemson University?
I guess not. I guess
Zero.
Zero.
A big fat goose egg.
Wow.
But in that time, since 1995, how many players from from Clemson has Atlanta drafted?
3.
I don't know. Well, whatever the number is way more than zero. Hell, you got AJ Terrell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grady.
You got Grady Jarrett. You got Vic Beasley, and I'm sure there's more too. That's
I'm just
3
saying,
right there.
The same thing goes for Atlanta. Atlanta won't draft a Georgia player if their life depended on it. For some reason, that's
He said Momo said 9.
Last year, I think last year.
9. God, dog.
Momo was Justin Schaefer and John Fitzpatrick. So
Yeah. Okay, Vic. Tell me, were John Fitzpatrick or Justin Schaefer the best players on Georgia's team?
no.
No. Heck, no. They drafted them in the 57th round, and there's only like 5-6 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's the part that anyways, my bad. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. The Falcons should have drafted Todd Gurley when they had the chance, but
Exactly. But then they got a washed up Todd Gurley, who, when he was at Georgia with former Mike Bobo, was carrying the ball 37 times on his freaking day back from a recovered ACL. All right, sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
well,
Because Mike Bobo is a guy, bro. All right. He's trash, bro. And hopefully he learned. But if he did not learn, I swear I will pull up at Mike Bobo's house with a carton full of eggs that cost $41 because eggs went up in price, and I will that'll be the most expensive egging you've ever seen.
Don't even do that. It's way cheaper just to meet him at Bucky's.
yeah.
Yeah, don't spend $41 on eggs. Just meet him at Bucky's.
All right, you know what? Bet. Fine.
Yeah. So Vic,
Yeah.
in your dream scenario, your dream world, you want the Falcons to draft Carter. That's what you're saying. I know you said you think they're going to pick Miles Murphy, which wouldn't be a bad pick if you ask me, but I'm biased. But who do you want them to draft?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd say Miles Murphy. Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is interesting. So you're a fan of Miles Murphy. You like him.
Well, yeah, I'm a fan of the pass rush. So, yeah.
You're a fan of the pass rush, and Miles Murphy's a pass rusher, so you're therefore a fan of Miles Murphy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So so basically what you're saying is you're kind of like a Tater man, a little bit.
Whoa.
Man.
Are you going to be waving that Clemson flag if they draft Miles Murphy? It's okay. You're in a safe space. Nobody's listening. It's just, and there's only 56 people in here. Nobody will know. Just go ahead and admit it. It's fine. It's fine.
Vic. Say it, Vic.
I won't tell anybody.
Vic, say it, Vic.
Okay, fine. I'm a yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Mama, no.
Even VicTube. Look at VicTube. You guys can't see this. So VicTube's not on screen. But hold on a second here. I'll show you what we're looking at here. He does have. That's not red.
What do I have?
Well, first of all, you got an amazing bowl cut. That's awesome. But look at the color of the V in VicTube. That's not red. Is it look red on y'all's screen?
Oh, it doesn't.
Orange.
It looks orange to me. That's not just orange. That's tater orange, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vic, you got some explaining.
You got some explaining to do, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Well, I did not.
Yep,
well,
yep,
I did
yep,
not
yep.
choose that color.
Of course you did.
Oh, okay. So it's your YouTube.
Who chose it?
I guess YouTube did, or I guess Google did.
You know you have the ability to put any avatar you want up there, right? Or any profile picture.
I don't know how to change it on StreamYard, but
What? The same way everybody else. You see, Tiger Baskins has a tiger here, which is also suspect. We got look at this. We got 2 Georgia fans. One of them's got a Tater Man orange thing, and Tiger Baskins has a fucking tiger on there. These are 2 Georgia people.
This is not about me. Listen, this is about
it's about whatever I want it to be about.
That's the next stream, okay?
Yeah, this is Tater Man stream. Yeah.
Guys, look, all I said was that stewardess looked like they had bodies shaped like baked potatoes. Okay, that's all I said. Not mean for this to get on.
All right.
Meat.
All right. Well, thank you, Vic, for the call. Any last words before I move on with the calls?
No.
Go Dogs. Can you at least give us that, Vic?
Yeah, go Dogs.
All right. Thank you, Vic, for the call. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it too.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that little mind trick you did, little reverse psychology.
What?
You went from the draft, you went from all that to flipping to putting me and Vic and Tater Man.
I was just making an observation.
I got you. No, you good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what I do, bro. What's up? You're on with Pete and Tiger Baskins.
Yo, what's up, Pete?
What's up, man?
This is Christian, just another Tater Man coming in.
Yes, sir. Tater Man. Tater Man. Does whatever a tater can. Runs down the hill, rubs the rock. The dirty Gamecocks can suck Pete's cock. Look out! Here comes the Tater Man.
It's a whole lot of taters in this motherfucker. A lot of teams, they think they be great, but we break.
Let's go.
You know that we
Not only I'm a Tater Man, but also a Chicago Bear fan, though.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's something different, bro.
So,
Hey, real quick before we get started here, I do need to acknowledge a couple of super chats. First of all, Golden Blue Kevin, thank you. I got 2 or more topics for your rants: spam calls and regional sports blackout rules. All right. Well, I'm not doing. I mean, I'll write those down, but like I said, I'm only halfway through the rants that I have right now. So I'll do another rant segment once I figure out, or once I finish these current ones that I already have. I'm already been commissioned. But those are 2 good topics that I could easily rant about. There's no doubt about it. Thank you, sir. Thank you also to Mo, who is a Florida State man. And he doesn't leave a message. He just wants to support the show, so I appreciate you. Then he says, Terrell, Jarrett, and Beasley. Good man, Pete. Yes. All right. Anyway, what's up, Christian?
Oh, what's up? I guess I wanted to. Well, I guess I already heard about your feelings about the trade. So, like, if it was up to you, who would you pick up? Would you pick up the Stroud, or would you be picking up Young or Anthony Richardson?
What?
Either Stroud or Young. Or, like I said, take that leverage with the first pick, because I'm not sure. This might have been a chess move. If they knew and they heard through the grapevine, which everybody, there's no secrets in the NFL anymore. All these guys know each other and shit. If they knew that Indianapolis was willing to sell whatever their soul for that first pick to get the quarterback they want, they might be using this as leverage. If they could get some of the picks back they traded away to Chicago just to move up a spot, or what? Somebody earlier, what spot does Indianapolis have? 4? I thought it was 2.
It was at 4. It was at 4.
All right, 4. If they wanted to drop from 1 to 4, they could still get maybe the quarterback they wanted, because I'm not convinced they want Young or Stroud. Maybe they do. I don't know. But they might have somebody completely and totally different in mind. If they could get some of those picks back that they traded with the Bears and still get the guy they wanted at 4, that would be a home run. So we still have to wait and see. It's not over yet.
Oh yeah, I think the Jalen Carter situation maybe helped with the trade, because I think the Bears was probably all in on Jalen Carter, and trading to number 4, I think we maybe could have still got Jalen Carter. But ever since the situation, then maybe I think we were more okay with like looking at other places. So I think with the number 9 pick, I think we might just go with like a offensive tackle, and I think we just go from there and like get some help on the offensive line and stuff like that. And then we got DJ Moore.
How do I not understand that the super chat that I just read? Terrell, Jarrett, Beasley, and Goodman. If I ask a question 10 minutes ago and you answer it in a super chat 10 minutes later after I've already talked about 50 other things between then and there, yeah, I might get confused about it. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ wasn't drafted by...
Jesus Christ was not drafted by the Falcons since 1995.
Cowboys, because the Cowboys are America's team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
But that's pretty much all I have to say. And then, I mean, I'm like losing focus because Clemson losing by like 20 points at this point. So,
well,
yeah, it's about what you expected. So,
yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
They don't have a chance to win at all, but they should probably still be in the tournament, even if they did lose tonight. I mean,
they should be.
What do they got? Like 24 wins?
You got like all the wins. They got like what they call it, the Q1 wins, I guess, what they call it now.
I don't know about that net bullshit.
I don't even know what that means anymore.
Somehow NC State was ranked higher than them in the net, and they destroyed NC State every time they played them this year.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah.
Every time.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about it at this point.
Me neither.
I think it's a lock. I think it's a lock that we in at this point.
Me too.
But thanks for taking my call, Pete. And
yes,
see y'all later.
All right, see you later, Christian, man. Go Tigers.
Oh, that was true. See you, Christian.
Got a whole lot of taters in this motherfucker calling in tonight.
Taters in this motherfucker. It's a whole lot of taters in this motherfucker. A lot of teams, they think they be great, but we break the mold. And you know that we gon' see hate, cause we 8-0. And I'm coming to ideate and create a vote. And I'm about to do a remake when we take the gold from the leprechaun. Look, don't listen to them talking heads, their narratives weak. Too many get on the TV and they yammer on so frequently. Oh yeah, they're talented, but playing in the ACC pay millions, but they're analyzing it so lazily. We got the keys in the ignition, and my man DJ the ukulele on a mission. Read the defenses and he plan and make decisions, and he's scanning, making decisions with mechanical precision. Listen. So cry about the refs like the Buckeye fan base, cause whiny fan takes is something Tater man hates. Stacking wins like Hungry Jack with pancakes. Oh, you think you can take us, pull up on that handbreakers? We some taters in this motherfucker. And there's a whole lot of haters in this motherfucker. Yeah, look, let's talk about them chickens. You know the only thing they're good for is finger licking. Thinking about the best seasons, it's really slim pickings. Best team in SC, it's them Busham County Pickens. Look, a Tater man, they really do not know how good it is to beat them down. No, it does not require wizardry. And yes, I truly feel delighted in the misery. Turn on the TV and I see them lose to misery at home. Yo, and you can take your cues from Paul, yeah, it's fine, bomb. And you can go.
Let me tell you something. Anybody who ever comes on the StreamYard to call in, if you decide to leave a message in the private chat, the chances of me reading it or even giving two shits about what you type in there are less than 0. Okay? So just remember that. You can type there till your fucking heart's content. I'm just not going to look at it or care about it. So there is that. What's up? You're on with Pete and Tiger Baskins.
What's up? How y'all doing?
The private chat on a StreamYard is for hangout streams. It's not for call-in shows.
Listen, though,
if you guys want to have a private conversation in the back room, just call each other. I'm not interested in it at all.
You know,
yeah.
Since that song came out, the We Some Taters.
Yes.
Clemson. That's when Clemson started their downhill. That song was the jinx, bro.
Yeah, is that what did it?
I mean,
I would argue the opposite. I mean, they made good changes ever since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, good changes after the season, but I'm saying they were like 7 or 8-0 at that point, and then they went from like 8-0 to like 8-37.
Well, I don't know. Arguably, they were worse the year before that. Not arguably, they were worse the year before that. So they got better last year than the year before that. So how do you explain that?
Yeah.
The Tater, this song, I'm not going to put you through the whole song again. Don't worry about it. But that song came out in around October sometime of 2022. But 2021 was a real mess.
What song came out then?
I don't know. You tell me.
East, down and bound.
Hell no, stop it.
Okay, well, I thought that was a song. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, my bad. What's up, Fishing? Welcome to the PPMP show. I mean, the PMP
yeah,
show.
Man. I didn't really want to harp on it too bad with the Panthers thing, but at the same time, look, the Panthers gave away so much for a number 1 pick.
Yeah.
First off, it's either CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. They're not going to give away a first. They don't want the first pick.
You definitely have not been paying attention to the Carolina Panthers to say that. Nothing would shock me.
Well, I mean, let's be real though.
I mean, most likely,
it's going to be Bryce Young or CJ Stroud.
Most likely, yeah, but don't be surprised if it's not. I'm just telling you.
Well, they projected the Colts to steal the number 1 shot and take Anthony Richardson. So I mean, maybe the Colts do that, or wanted to do that, or maybe the Panthers are doing that way too. I mean, some of these franchises like the Falcons, the Panthers, some of these franchises just do dumb shit. That's all they do.
Yeah,
shit like that.
That's my point. Yep.
But if they're smart,
yeah, Carolina Panthers front office is dumb shit central. It's like Grand Central Station for dumb shit. So I'm just telling people. Look. I hope they go after one of those guys. So I'm pulling for that. But if draft day comes around and they call somebody else other than those 2 names for that first round pick, or they don't trade before that, back with somebody else to get some picks back, I will not be surprised. I won't be happy, but surprise is a different emotion that I won't have. Nothing surprises me with them.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Russell Wilson to the Broncos when Seattle pretty much came up with nothing but a dub, and Russell Wilson looked like dog shit. This type of trade is what that reminds me of. It's just so bad.
But they're so bad. They're desperate. They're making desperate moves. How desperate do you have to be to hire Frank Reich?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should see the mental gymnastics that Carolina Panthers fans on Twitter try to convince me. But and then, of course, they go, stick to college football, Pete. You don't know what you're talking about. I've been a Carolina Panthers fan since before the 90% of the people are on here telling me to stick to college football were even fucking alive. Okay? No. I've seen it all. Nothing surprises me with them. But Frank Reich, as much as they were want to get on their knees, it's like hope. I mean, hope is a great thing, but hope ain't. I mean, hope is what it is. It's hope. It's not reality. Well, and Frank Reich, I know he's been in there. Look, if you've been coaching in the NFL for 30 fucking years, this guy's near retired. He probably should already be retired. That's the whole point. If you've been coaching in the NFL for 30 years and you've got 2 or 3 good seasons to rub together and that's it, that is not what you build a franchise off of. You don't build a franchise and a new team off a 70-year-old man's back.
Agreed.
No, you're exactly right too. Like, if you make this move, you have to have somebody as the head coach that's ready there and ready for years to come. Not with Frank Reich.
Yeah.
That man
have to
just
do
got
this with somebody
fired.
That's going to be able to take advantage of this. Like, and you
Only
just
the
gave up
Panthers,
so
man.
much for a first round pick, for a first pick in the NFL.
You should see how mad these fucking snowflakes get on the internet when I talk about Frank Reich ain't the right hire for Carolina. That you should see him. The Panthers fans are. You know what? They are way worse than 90% of the college football fans on this channel I come in contact with. Way worse.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. NFL. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
NFL people tend to be. We know stupid, but NFL.
Here's what it is. In college, it's you're not a real fan, because you probably didn't even go to Clemson, did you, Pete? You probably never even played college football, did you, Pete? What right do you have to talk about college football the way that you do? Well, because I can. It's a free country. Second of all, the NFL fans, instead of saying that, because clearly, even if you played in college, chances you played in the NFL are virtually zero, and the chances that you coached in the NFL are also even more than zero. So, but they do the same exact thing just with the NFL. Oh, what do you know, Pete? You're not even an NFL fan. I've seen you for at least 10 minutes on YouTube for your entire 42-year life, and so I think that you don't know anything about NFL. You're just a college football guy. Well, just because I only talk about college football doesn't mean I know what the fuck's going on. Okay? Just like there's a lot of interest that I might have in my life that maybe a lot of people on the internet don't know about because I don't publicize it and because it's not the crux of this channel.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what else? If we're a fan, because I'm a fan of the Titans, right? If we're a fan of NFL teams, if we make like the moves that the Panthers just make, we know what dumb moves fucking are. It's a dumb fucking move. We understand it, and we're not even big NFL people, but we understand some of these moves can be stupid. And I compare this move to the Russell Wilson thing with the Broncos. Seahawks got off scot-free with that shit, and Russell Wilson looked like ass, and the Broncos are stuck with him. This is the same thing. This is the same thing for the offseason that the Panthers.
I do agree with you in some way. The Broncos have made terrible decisions at one year after another about the quarterback position.
And the Panthers are on the same path.
Yeah. I know they are. The Panthers are the new Browns. And when I say the new Browns, I'm not talking about the Browns of now. I'm talking about the Browns of the past 20 years. That's what they are. Mm-hmm. I know, and people go, they're not the Browns, Pete. They're not, they're not, a 1 or 2 win team every year like the Browns were for so long. I know, but I noticed the pattern. It's all about patterns, and they're on that pattern right now. They're heading down that road. Has anybody ever had like a friend that you really care about, and you see him make terrible decisions after terrible decisions, and you try to pull the guy aside, and you go, look, man, I love you, but you're making terrible decisions. And they just look at you and go, yeah, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's got a friend like that. Hell, I might even been that guy. I've been on both sides of it. I've been the guy making terrible decisions and the guy telling other people that they're making terrible decisions. So I know terrible decisions when I see them. And this is what they're doing. They're heading down the wrong path. And this whole move right here, with trading away the farm to get the first overall pick, it's boom or bust. There's a small % chance that what they're doing will work out in the long run, but most likely it's going to end up to blow up in their face and bite them in the ass. And I really hate to say that. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy over here, but I guess I am. I'm just being realistic.
Nancy, you are.
Well, and I'll be realistic with you too. Let's say you get Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, whoever it is, and they do great. Well, you gave up DJ Moore, the best receiver that Carolina's had since what? Steve Smith?
Oh, yeah. Jesus, that's even sadder. Say that again. Are you trying to make me cry?
So Carolina is in the same exact position.
If DJ Moore is the best best receiver they've had since Steve Smith, and that puts everything I've just said into perspective, all into a nutshell right there. Because DJ Moore is not.
We're in the same spot.
He is not elite.
No receiver for Justin Fields, and so now the Carolina is sitting there saying, "Yeah, we want our quarterback." Well, yeah, go ahead and get your quarterback, but what do you have for him to throw to? Automatic L. It's an automatic L because you have nobody around him for him to throw the ball to. So if you put Bryce Young there, you put C.J. Stroud there, even if you put anybody else there, they're not gonna do well because they don't have anybody to throw the ball to for years to come because they gave up so many draft picks. You can't even draft a wide receiver in the future. The Panthers are they're in a really bad spot because of this.
They are. Well, they're not in a bad spot, but they're in a precarious spot. They're in a spot where it's boomer. Like I said, it's boom or bust.
Well, you just better hope there's a free agent.
Well, how do they boom you? I mean, that's my.
Well,
whole thing
it's
is
a
like, how do
boom.
they
It's a boom if they draft whatever QB that they want, and they end up being everything that they wanted and more. That's the boom. But the chances that are happening are very low.
But even if they
Just in
do,
general, not just for the Panthers,
who do
but
they
for the
have to
Panthers
throw
even
ball
lower.
to?
Huh?
I'm saying they're going to have to rely on the free agency.
They're not going to have anybody to throw the ball to.
But if they can draft somebody in the free agency, I think they will. Not saying he'll be the best, but if DJ Moore was your best, it's not like you're losing a top 3 or top 5 receiver. So I'm not,
Well, newsflash: DJ Moore I won't say
He's
top
up
5,
there.
but he's a top 10 receiver.
Agreed. But I also think that there are players in the free agency that you can go after that would at least help you out. You went from an A+ receiver to, and a C+ quarterback to now a B+ quarterback. If you can get a B+ receiver and balance that out, help yourself out because you're not trying to be good this year.
This is part of my problem with Frank Reich. And I don't have a problem with the guy personally. Of course, I don't know the guy. I know he's a journeyman, and he's been a million different teams, and there's a lot of people. He's well respected, all of that kind of thing. So I'm not saying that. But the reality is, though, it's just, I don't know. I feel I'm like a whipped dog. You know when you rescue a dog, and he's in the cage and he's shaking and he looks all pitiful. You know what I mean? That's the Carolina Panthers. And I am like the guy coming up saying, no, I promise. Well, not me. Frank Reich is the guy that's coming up going, I promise, little doggy, I won't abuse you. I'll make your life long. I'll make it fulfilling. I'll feed you. I'll give you warmth. I'll give you a dog bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what Frank Reich is to the Panthers. The problem is, I'm not sure that Frank Reich isn't a dog abuser. He might be lying. And David Tepper is definitely running a kill shelter. It's not.
God damn.
How many careers has David Tepper killed in 3 years that he's been the owner of the Panthers?
More than Michael Vick. That's for sure.
That man got a court running on over there. God,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, facts, caviar. Facts completely, bro.
Well, anyway.
Thank you, Caviar, for the very generous super chat. He says, my Falcons suck too. Oh, yeah. Well, that might be the only reason I can sleep at night thinking about NFL is to know that the Falcons suck slightly more than the Panthers do, and that's not saying much.
Yeah, facts. Oh, man. Well, I did want to ask you a college football question, and you talked about the Clemson players being hurt.
Yeah, they got the injury bug in the spring, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of players that have left, and you got a lot of players that are injured. Is it mostly on defense, like, because offensively, Garrett Riley's sitting there trying to, he's trying to make his scheme the new thing, and so that's the most important part. So how's that going?
The good news is, most of the injuries are on defense, and I don't even know if they're injuries, but they're just sitting out. Most of those, the guys that are sitting out spring practice on defense are veterans. So I don't really know how much of that is, are they really injured, or is it just, these guys are veterans, they don't need spring practice, and let's let them heal up and get treatment, whatever. The offensive guys are what I'm more worried about. Now, there's less of them, but it's mostly wide receivers and offensive linemen, which is the two areas of need for the Tigers right now. and two of the positions that need the most, practice leading into the season. So that's what I'm most worried about. But I don't know. It's spring practice. It is what it is.
The areas of need, I mean, obviously those are the main two. Do you have any elite players that are coming into those positions that can actually step up? I mean, do y'all have any players that are coming to that? Because I know Clemson has had a trouble with the wide receiver position. And the O-line position.
I don't know exactly what you mean by trouble with the offensive line position. Yeah, but
as far as like elite receivers, like Clemson hasn't had elite receivers. They've had great receivers.
Well, how many teams out there have a Mike Williams or a Sammy Watkins or a Nuke Hopkins? I mean, there's very few of those guys out there to go around. Clemson's wide receiver room on paper is loaded with a shitload ton of 4-stars. It's not like they're a bunch of scrub walk-ons or something.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, do you have a Joseph Ngata that's going to step up this year? And not only that, but Joseph Ngata left early. Do you have somebody that's going to step up even more than he did? You know what I'm saying?
Did he really step up? He better not be the standard. You might want to pick somebody else. No.
Yeah, well, you tell me, but I'm just saying.
The main guy right now everyone's looking at is Antonio Williams. I mean, he was the best receiver on the team last year. He was a true freshman. And he had DJ Uiagalelei throwing him the ball for the vast majority of the season. So,
yeah,
he's the man. Adam Randall, another supreme talent coming in.
That's the one I was thinking of. Adam Randall.
Yeah, Adam Randall. Adam Randall started out the season injured, and they really used him like limited throughout the remainder of the regular season because I don't think he was 100%, but he still made an impact. But those are the two guys. If you're looking at the future, like to answer your question, as far as who could be that elite guy, that star, one of those two guys definitely have the potential to be that. Most likely Antonio Williams.
Yeah. Well, I'll get out of here, but I wanted to ask you one more question.
Okay.
Dabo Swinney has still not really used the transfer portal.
Nope.
What's the one position that you need that most help at?
The one position?
Yeah.
Well, there's not any positions to give
transfer I would say offensive line, but
unless somebody else transfers out or retires or gets injured, and but right now there's no spots to bring in a transfer, scholarship wise.
Well, not right now. I'm just saying in general for the team. Like, when the transfer portal was open, I would think offensive line. There was a lot of elite offensive linemen in it that were in the portal. And
I would say I agree. I agree with you there. Yeah, and it's not. I think the starting 5 offensive linemen for Clemson right now are really good. Depth is an issue, and we also know
that's what the transfer portal is meant to be for.
I know.
It's not.
I know.
Right?
But
you know that.
I get it. Believe me, I get it. And maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Somebody transfer out, or when the next transfer window opens, or whatever, and he will go into the portal. I have no idea, but yeah, I think you're right. Offensive line. Luckily, I mean, we got lucky to have so many guys come back that we didn't think were coming back. A couple of offensive linemen, and especially on defense. I had 3 or 4 guys that we thought were all going to the NFL decided to come back. So I'm not complaining. I would rather have somebody come back for a 5th or 6th year than go get somebody out of a transfer portal.
Yeah.
So,
as far as experience,
sure.
Seniority.
Yeah.
I know.
I just had said that. Yeah. Jack says Clemson's biggest issue is wide receiver, whether Peete admits it or not. I said that was one of the. I said receiver. I said offense. I don't know what you're listening to.
I mean, yeah, you know that.
Just, I'm very curious too, because Clemson does have the talent to be that kind of team, to be a, team that has the chance.
The problem is that people look at the wide receiver position at Clemson and they compare everybody to every major NFL star that's in the NFL right now. Like, that's not realistic. Just because you don't have somebody who's going to be the fifth overall pick in the draft doesn't mean you have problems in that position, because almost nobody has that. Like the gold standard for wide receivers the past 2 seasons it's probably been Ohio State, right, and Alabama.
For sure, Ohio State's entire wide receiver core 5 picks.
Yeah, so 2 teams out of 130. So there's 128 teams that don't have that kind of depth at wide receiver. Does that mean they're all terrible or something, and they have no few? Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. I'm telling you right now, Georgia just won back-to-back national championships. I would trade, and look, I'll catch heat for this, but I really don't give a fuck either. Clemson's wide receiver room is better than Georgia's.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You're not going to catch heat. You're not going to catch heat for that.
Well, and I will also say this, and what you said is very, very true. I mean, people act like mid 4-star players that are not good players. I mean, you see a lot of these players in the NFL that were 2-star or terrible 3-star recruits, and they turn out to be amazing. That's absolutely going to happen. What I will say, though, with the recruiting, though, is what I have been following, and I kind of see a little bit of a correspondence. If you look at how Lincoln Riley recruits, Ryan Day would, Ohio State, they don't ever really get top defensive players, and one of their biggest problems is defense. And, I mean, I think that really does say something to how their teams end up in the playoffs when they actually get there. They have elite offenses, and that's great and all, but at the end of the day, they recruit elite offensive talent, and they don't recruit anything really elite defensively, and that's where I think that balance is really the best place to be if you're recruiting, which is what Dabo does well, and Nick Saban, and Kirby too.
There seems to be a sacrifice, though. Ryan Day and Garrett, and Riley, they seem to heavily focus on offense, but they sacrifice something, and whatever they sacrifice is the reason they don't make it to that top elite level.
But they're not sacrificing anything, though. They just can't.
Well, okay. Well, then that's it. But to me, though, it's like, is it that they can't recruit that, or they just focus there? Because you only have so many hours of the day. You only have so much water in your cup. Do they focus that on offense and not enough on defense and are okay with that? Or is it that they don't know how to recruit defense?
I think it's both.
BB wants to know, would I give up a foot for a Clemson national championship? Well, considering the fact that in the time that I've been alive, Clemson's won 3 national championships and I still have both of my feet, the answer is no.
Okay.
Yeah, you could even ask me that.
I wouldn't even give up a fingernail for a Clemson. Now, I'm not cutting off any part of my body for a football team that I have nothing to do with to win. So, no.
Yeah, no, I like my foot.
A lot of people like PigskinPeete's feet.
That's a different website. Don't talk about that.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, all I was saying is, if you look at the recruiting, and I know recruiting is very frustrating, but if you look at certain teams of how they recruit, if they're balanced, the teams that they put on the field tend to be balanced. If they put on Lincoln Riley, Ohio State, they're offensively, I mean, they're one-sided. And so that's what I've really, really noticed. And so, I mean, I don't know. That's just the thought that came to my mind. But yeah. That's
have you seen these jabronis on the internet? I don't even know what their names are. They have some kind of big podcast. I'm just drawing a blank. Somebody in the chat, or maybe one of you guys on the phone can remember who I'm talking about. One of these football podcasts, these guys were on there talking about how Clemson is not going to win, or not Clemson, but Dabo Swinney is not going to win another national championship because he doesn't have Deshaun Watson or Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen this?
I don't, but they're stupid.
Well, I'm scrolling through here. It's somebody in the chat probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. I forget their names because I don't watch them. And this is the reason I don't watch them, because they're fucking retarded. That's why.
My immediate thought was Zach Smith. But
and it has nothing to do. And okay, thank you, B Bean. Unnecessary roughness. That's the name of the podcast. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do. Aren't they Barstool?
I don't know.
I think they're a product of Barstool.
All right, Barstool guys. I don't know. But I've been talking about this for years, and it has nothing to do with Clemson. This is zero Clemson related. They just happen to be talking about Clemson, so it caught my attention. Of course, a lot of people tagged me in it and, added me at it and all that other stuff on Twitter. But here's the bottom line. The whole argument about the only reason this coach won this or won that is because they had great players is the dumbest fucking argument in the history of sports. Of course, having great players matters.
Facts.
There's not a single World Series team. There's not a single Super Bowl team. There's not a single college football national championship team back to the goddamn Stone Age or whenever they invented that certain sport that happened without great players. So what kind of knock is that? They only won this because they had this guy. They only won this because they had great players. No fucking shit. That's like saying a law firm is only great because they had great lawyers. That's like saying Jesus was only great because he had great apostles.
Yeah, Clemson would have never won a natty if Deshaun Watson didn't have those receivers.
Hey, guess what? Patriots wouldn't have been shit without Tom Brady or Bill Belichick. I tell you what, if they didn't have Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, they wouldn't be worth two fucks.
No, I know.
If the Bulls didn't have Michael Jordan, they wouldn't have won those 6 championships. I'm telling you right now. If the Bulls didn't have Michael Jordan, they wouldn't have won 6 titles.
Yes, I know.
Well, don't bring that into football recruiting either.
The only thing dumber than that,
football in general.
The only thing that dumber than that is that if the SEC teams or the Southern teams, not just the SEC teams, it could be Big 12, ACC, Pac-12, whatever the Southern teams, if they had to come play in the cold weather, they wouldn't have no chance. Try coming up to Michigan in November, Pete. Try coming to the Horseshoe in November or December, Pete. Meanwhile, half their fucking team are Southern people on the team.
All I know is the South will rise again. So I don't
Hey, did y'all know that good coaches and good players win games?
No, wait.
No,
What?
come on. Stop it.
No,
Stop it.
No way. No way. Wait, are you telling me that Clemson's going to have a good offense next year just because of Garrett Riley? Is that what you're saying? No.
Oh yeah. So if Clemson has a good offense, next year, it's just because they have Garrett Riley.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
like no. Yes, you got it.
It's not because
Hey,
they have the
they
player
wouldn't be
there.
no good if it wasn't for
that's
Garrett
not why.
Roddy. Oh, but take Garrett Roddy off the team, Pete. You go back to looking like they did with DJ. We are gonna lay in Brandon Streeter, Pete. I love football fans. They're the dumbest people on the planet.
Especially in the off season.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Well, because in the off season, you got a bunch of people who don't know football trying to know football.
Yeah.
Very true.
Every year it's something different. First it was, if you don't have Deshaun Watson, you ain't going to win anymore, Pete. You got lucky. You got generational talent. I mean, how many generational talents come through college football like that, like Deshaun Watson? Yeah, meanwhile, 2 years later, Trevor Lawrence does the same thing. A true freshman goes out there and embarrasses Nick Saban's greatest defense since he's been there. Well, at least that's what they called him. Obviously, that wasn't true. So then that happens. So then all of a sudden now you got Brent Venables. Oh, Brent Venables. Brent Venables is the only reason that Clemson was any good the whole time. Well, you just got done telling me that Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence were. Now it's Brent Venables. So what's the next motherfucker that you're gonna blame it on?
Yeah. What do you?
Now you're really cooking. You're really cooking here.
What excuse is it that we're good? Yeah.
Don't get me fired up. I should be charging for these rants.
You should be. I was going to say,
you
you are doing free rants.
Yeah, if y'all want me to rant about that. I guess you don't have to pay for it. I just did it for free. So
Get your rant now. Get your rant now. $3.99 here for your rant now.
I'm just kidding. Oh man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, instead of getting me mad about Clemson and the Panthers, let's talk about your Florida Gators. That should make you mad. I'd be mad if I were you, if I were a Florida Gator, man.
Well, yeah, make me mad. Yeah, I'm
All right. Well, I can't make you mad. Only you can make you mad.
Well, I'll make myself mad.
All right, good.
Anthony Richardson, top 5 pick.
Well, I don't care. He doesn't play for Florida anymore. I don't care.
What? So you just give up all your thoughts about?
Well, no, I do care. First off, second off, Graham Mertz. And see, I'll be the first one to defend Graham Mertz. Graham Mertz came from Wisconsin. I've said this multiple times. He came from Wisconsin under Paul Chryst, that had Jonathan Taylor, all these other running backs, elite running backs, and it just came to a dead ass halt once he couldn't get elite running backs in there. And so he, I do think that Graham Mertz never really got the opportunity. Do y'all remember when Graham Mertz started his first game in the COVID year?
Nope. No.
I don't remember watching that game.
Nope.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, he was like 20 for 21. He was amazing. His first game. Highly recruited. I think he's got potential there. But if you're asking me about the staff, though, I don't have much faith in the staff to develop him. I just honestly don't. I think he can be a good quarterback. I don't have faith in the staff. The staff has more than half the staff has left. The DC.
I love hearing a Florida fan sound so depressed as he tries to.
I'm not as depressed.
I mean, this should have like "In the Arms of an Angel," like playing.
Bowl games are fun. You should try to make. Bowl games are fun. You should try to make one sometime. No. I mean, Florida lost most of their coaching staff to the NFL, almost half of it, and they're trying to replenish that. And so this year's going to be pretty much a rebuilding year. It could be an 8-4 year. It could be a 6-6 year. But one thing we know, it's going to be better than Miami's year. That's what we do.
And buy him pants that go all the way down to his legs. He won't have to wear shorts.
Traveling.
They go all the way down to his legs.
Traveling is salty.
So did he just say his pants go all the way down to his legs? That's the definition of pants.
Hey,
well, yeah, they're not Jord's.
Do you want a harmonica? I can get you one.
I would love a harmonica, man.
Well, you can just play that all day long. When the football season comes, you can just play.
Be another thing for a Miami fan to blow on. Don't do that.
No, listen to this. I'm getting attacked from the dogs too.
Well, there's not really anybody for us to attack, so I just gotta kind of make fun of my situation.
Well, I mean, you're the worst team in Florida. So.
I would argue that.
You
what was the name of that team that was built of a bunch of fake players that weren't really in high school? Bishop Sycamore?
Bishop Sycamore.
Weren't they from Florida?
Right.
I don't know. I mean, what is it, USF? They're doing pretty bad.
I don't want to talk about that, but good thing is y'all don't remember that, so we're good.
Yeah, we're not the worst, man. We're coming back, dude. Miami's going to go at least 372-0 this season, so yeah, just get ready.
Traveling. Good luck.
Okay, don't do my boy traveling like that.
I know, man. He's just hurting me tonight. Damn that fishing. What's up, Pete? Oh, I think Pete stepped away for a moment. I think Pete left this in our hands for just a moment. He had to run. So he figured we could burn this baby to the ground while he was gone. So
He said, "Yeah, we'll let a Miami fan in here, and then we'll just, the comment section can just kind of post it."
I'll get Pete back real quick.
He'll come back to eat the weenies, though.
Listen though, www.petefinder.com/pig PigskinPeete.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
guys
Pete.
want to see
Yeah.
some of the top. And so the thing is, Pete got 4 toes on each foot. That's why he make over $100,000 a year on Pete hunting. So,
I know that second one always gets me.
the 4 toes.
Yeah, but the second one, I mean, you know, that one, it's shaped so perfectly for a toe.
Oh,
So, yeah, you know,
Well, I always thought he had webbed feet.
on the right foot, not the left foot, the right foot.
Well, I always thought he had webbed feet. He just got fat toes. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Oh,
well,
there's some juicy toes, man.
well, like some little sausages, the little what is it? The little cocktail
Like
wing.
Vienna, like pigs in a blanket or Vienna sausage.
Yeah,
I would
some
say
fajitas.
the pigs in a blanket. They're short. They're not as
Pigs
long.
in a blanket.
But at least he keeps his toenails clipped. So if you guys are looking for some clean cut, you know. Anyways.
No, rumor has it he chews it.
Rumor has
Rumor has it. Yep.
But anyways, I just wanted to say that shout out to Pete for letting us advertise his stuff on here. We appreciate him for that. But
Well, I mean, I would like to ask Miami Man a question since Pete's not here. And
Oh, Miami Man's always got an answer for you, man. Bring it
Miami
on.
Man, Miami Man, what do you think about your team going in this year? Record
I
prediction?
think the team's looking pretty good. Yeah, I know. You want to run down
I
real
have a
quick? I
clip.
think the team's.
I have a practice.
You want to hear what I got to say, or you want to keep talking while I talk? So I think the team's looking really good. I think I'm glad we got rid of all those nobody coaching staff and hired a bunch of well-known names this season. And I'm thinking that the recruiting is off the charts. I mean, would be coming in like 5th or something like that. So it's definitely not this season like a whole bunch of different coaches coming in and trying to train a bunch of new kids and a shitty program like it has been before. So I'm totally optimistic, man. I think at least 412-0 this year. You better be glad you're not playing us. You've got a year to sit back and worry about that, right?
Yeah, one more year to get ready to beat you.
Yeah. So you got a year to sit back and worry about that. So yeah, that's my rundown on Miami. Take it to the bank.
Well, do you think Mario Cristobal is a good? Let's say y'all go 7-5 this year.
Fish and football, you know, everything I say is going to be total bullshit. Like, don't really waste time.
Well, I'm playing along. I'm playing along with you, man. Come on.
All right. Let's play this game then.
Well, we don't have to play the game, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know.
all righty then. So, guys, on another episode,
Charlie doesn't want to play.
I always want to play, man.
You fucking roasted it.
Yeah, but I was trying to keep it football. I was trying to.
No, bro, why would you do that? When Pete leaves, it's a free for all.
Yeah, Pete's back now, so we got to start. We got to start telling those.
But
jokes.
did I really leave though?
I think so.
You think so?
If I was you.
Or you had
Nobody
allergies. You had allergies one.
No, I didn't leave. Oh, I probably should.
Yeah, you know, I would. You got to quit ranting for free, man. You got to quit ranting for free. Those rants tonight, I mean, those were good money. I have a beautiful idea for you, and I'll tell you that in a minute after you guys get through talking about football.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're done talking about football.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about football. Just
I want to hear your
remind me
idea. I've been talking about football for the past hour and a half. Go ahead and tell me about your idea. This is the off season. I'll take it.
Okay, I got this great idea. I think the rants have been like a very good hit. I can't believe that you actually went and took and made fun of like ugly stewardesses.
Well, I didn't make fun of ugly stewardesses because I have a line.
You know.
Yeah, but I did make fun of stewardesses. And here's the other thing too. I don't have any problem with stewardesses or flight attendants or anybody else. But that's what the people paid me to do.
Well, I'm just being honest. I'm a little bit disappointed in like the sexism aspect and stuff like that. But I will say, I still love you though, bro. I still love you, bro.
People like, oh, dude, you fucking roasted.
I'm pretty sure that was your idea.
Hey, can I just say something though?
Yes.
Sure.
I noticed that Celine Driver was talking about how he rants all the time. How come he can't rant like Pigskin Pete? Well, Celine Driver talks like a snail.
He's got rant envy.
Yeah. No, nobody can do it like Pigskin Pete does. Pete is literally sitting there going just off the wall about multiple things. This is professional level. It takes
great.
skill to
It's
do
great.
that.
It's
Well,
great.
that is true.
Nobody can sit there and just constantly rant, talking a mile a minute about stuff that they don't give a shit about.
Yeah, I don't care about stewardesses.
Fishing.
I don't.
That's why I have this genius idea for Pete.
Yeah.
Pete, this is a good idea. So, you know how Lou used to do on his shows? He was like, whoever sending the biggest PayPal through the thing, blah, 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 got to pick the picture for the morning show.
Yeah.
So you need to do whoever is the highest PayPal of the night or the week or whatever gets to pick the rant of the week.
Oh,
That's a great. You know what? This is why I keep you around. This is a great idea. So I hoard myself out for I don't know how many dollars it was, but yeah, but that's it. But
Right.
do you know how long it took to do? How long it takes to do an hour-long rant? Well, it takes an hour.
You should have.
But in reality, it takes a lot longer than that. As far as YouTube's concerned, no, I like this idea. Instead of me doing 10 rants in 1 week, I can only allocate myself to one.
Exactly. Whoever's the highest,
Thank you.
the highest PayPal of the thing, and you can call it like Hard Facts with Perturbed Pete. And
Hard Facts with Perturbed Pete. Now, I think I would have to change the name of that, but I like the idea. I don't
I'm
know.
throwing out
This
names.
isn't fucking hard copy or inside edition, bro. This is
I like it.
Yeah, and whoever the highest one is gets to pick that rant of the week of whatever the hell they want it to be about. How much fun could that be?
Hard shaft with perturbed feet.
No, stop it.
What? Now what he said?
I do like Perturbed Pete, but no. I just like, I don't know. I don't want to give it a special name. I just think it's a Pete rant. That's all it is.
Perturbed Pete rants.
Hard shaft.
Yeah, I don't know about the special names. I do like Perturbed Pete, and also I do like a Pete rant, and also, more importantly, I do like the fact that it's one rant a week. Because it's exhausting to rant like that for 30 minutes to an hour. Just ask anybody who does it. Uncle Lou's a great ranter, too.
So you could say like whoever gives the highest super chat or donation or whatever gets to pick a certain time amount. What, 5 minutes?
Well, first of all,
minutes?
it can't just be the highest on any given day during the week. That's it has to be during a certain show. So maybe the Friday night show. Like every Friday night, the highest donation, direct donation, because I don't monetize these videos. We all know that. That's the reason I did the rant thing to begin with. The next week, I will give them. What do you think a good time frame is? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
5 to 10 minutes.
I think 10 minutes is 10 minutes is more than generous. To rant for, I'm gonna tell you right now, I did 30 minutes worth of ranting. Was that yesterday? It felt like I ran a marathon. That shit is tiring.
Right, that's where you just come out and say it's going to be 5 to 10 minutes.
It's like almost being an athlete to go.
But you're a professional though.
Professionals. Okay, again, professionals get paid.
Yeah, exactly. And even if he's a college student, he's going to get an NIL, and that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's treat this as an NIL. The more you pay, the more you get. This is the same thing as college.
You guys think?
No, and I do think that too. If somebody comes in there and drops $500, you better rant for 30 minutes.
So you're saying that
Mike says do a lot of good. Mike says do ugly escorts. Now, first of all,
you already did that. It's the same thing.
No, who the hell wants to do an ugly? Wait. I know, but who wants to do an ugly escort?
But I don't know anything.
Nobody wants to sit there and look at an ugly escort either.
Are you forgetting a certain very important fact in this conversation? I don't know anything about escorts. I've been married for 16 years.
Well,
Yeah,
the
plus you
ugly
can have
ones ain't
sex
worth
with 'em,
the,
so
the ugly
that's
ones ain't worth
weird.
that $15.
I don't
I'm telling you.
hire escorts, and if I were to, they definitely wouldn't be ugly ones. So I
would
don't
you
know
do,
anything
like,
about that.
$10 for 2 minutes, $20 for 3, and maybe 30 or 40 for, 5. I don't know.
I think it should
Well,
be
people-
I think it should be topic based. If you can go on about it a little further and make fun, you say whoever wins the top super chat of the week gets 5 to 10 minute rant, and you make that rant every Wednesday or Tuesday.
Yeah,
or
I do
whatever.
like that idea. 5 to 10 minute rant.
Yeah, you leave it open. Whoever gives
for the subject of your choice, but it has to be reasonable. Don't ugly escorts. I'm not ranting about that on YouTube. Okay, just so don't even do it. Don't even see.
Well, and this is my thought too. It's like,
not happening.
Come with something different, like you said, carrots. Rant about carrots. And I'm not saying rant about carrots, but I'm saying
See, I can rant about anything.
Yeah, stop ranting, Pete.
And that's okay.
People are talking about rant about Clemson football. Like, you do that all the time. Do something different.
Well,
like,
believe me, some of these are very different. I mean, see, and that's what I was saying at the beginning of the show. Some rants, when people send me suggestions, I'm like, oh, that's easy. I do that anyway. I mean, I do that without the camera on.
Exactly.
So like Ohio State, I've ranted around about them a million times. I am a pro at that. Traffic in Charleston, very, very easy for me to do. I went on that one for 10 minutes without a problem. The ugly stewardesses was extremely difficult because, again, I don't have any problem with stewardesses or flight attendants or anything, but I had to pretend like I did and come up with material off the top of my head for 5 minutes. That was not easy. That's probably the hardest rant I've ever done. But anyway, but the point is, I can rant just about anything, but don't take it seriously, though. If you take it seriously, that's on you. It's not on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there was at least 2 stewardesses that probably watched that and unsubscribed because they were mad at your boy. But
there's some soft stewardess then.
Yeah,
Fuck, and that's the problem is that they're soft and squishy.
They probably got mad because I was right.
Exactly. I love the rant. I love the stewardess rant. I want to go on record saying that I was the first one to send in that. So,
that was your fault.
He's not the asshole. Everybody can just.
That was your fault. That explains a lot. You were the stewardess rant guy.
I have a great option, and I'm kind of giving this away for free to the comment section.
Yeah.
But armadillos is a great.
Rant see, now that's a great one. I could rant about armadillos for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, but nobody thinks about that. They want to talk about Clemson football.
Well, guys, I do have breaking news. Delta Airlines has now banned Pigskin Pete from any future flights.
Well,
so,
that is not. That's not happening because I have connections.
Hey,
I do.
If you put in,
I'm not lying. I
promise you.
I have an actual inside connection with Delta.
Dang, golden blue dude.
Stop it.
No.
Slim, stop it.
Hey.
Slim ain't got no connections.
No.
My boy Pete, the new
I
golden
got
blue
connections.
Dude, he got sources, bro. He got sources.
I can't get banned from Delta. I've got really inside connections.
Whoa, what'd you have to do for that?
Yeah, and see, I would,
I had to not
wait for a game here. I'm giving away free game here. 40-yard dashes. You could rant about that. Jumping jacks, jump rope, stuff like that. Like I said.
Jump rope.
Hey, rant about diet sodas, diet food that doesn't really work. You could rant about that.
See, these are all great ideas.
Yeah. About time any of those are winning. I'm going to come in. Listen. I'm going to come in and I'm going to win that, and I'm going to just bid above you to make Pete talk about male hostesses.
Yeah, comment section needs to they need to.
No, I'm not doing male hostesses. Scratch that. Don't send me anything for that. I'm not doing that one. I'm trying to keep the YouTube channel at least where people can click on it, where it still exists.
You're stupid.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down with that.
So we've covered ugly flight attendants.
This is genius right here. If Pete was a smart feetfinder.com man that I think he is, he would give it about 2 weeks worth of ranting, and everybody would love it. They'd all be like, "Man, have you heard the new rant?" And then he'd hit them with that, "You gotta be a member of the channel to now hear. You gotta be on the Patreon to be able to hear the rants."
Well, I was going to go ahead and tell you that's probably where this is headed. No, I think during the off season, I'm gonna take the traveling fools route and do what he said. Once a week, the highest donation on the Friday night show. Whatever you want me to rant about, I'll rant about it during the next week at some point and post it on YouTube. But at some point, probably during the season, it might switch to you only get to see the rants if you're a member or a Patreon member or something like that. That's where that's probably headed. Yeah, definitely.
Look at this. Moving on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Listen,
Make
we
it
are
happen.
here for you.
Yeah.
We are here for you, Pete. I hope you know that.
I'm here for you too. Actually, ranting is my favorite thing to do on here.
Oh, wait. Crimson Brave. Crimson Brave has a great idea. Yes, Crimson Brave, you can pay me for that. And I'll do it.
Ranting is my favorite thing to do, but it's not YouTube's favorite thing to do as far as compensating you for it. So, you know.
Well, that's why I say if you make people become a member, you compensate yourself.
Well, I'm not making anybody do anything they want to do.
Well,
that's a bad choice of words.
If they want to pay money to hear you rant, then I think that, you know.
Yeah, but making people is not the right choice of words. I'm not making anybody do anything.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
If you want to pay my boy money to hear him get mad, there you go. Well, you know what? You don't have to do that because he gets mad for free.
Hell, I've been mad on here half the time we've been on here tonight.
More than half, but yes, agreed.
But the beauty is, if you would like to hear Pete rant about going to Walmart and having 50 aisles open, but you have to stand in line for 10 minutes to check yourself out, that would be a good rant. That would be at least I would think that's $20, $30 that would win. Hey, who knows? Let's see where this goes. I think keep it going. There's a million things you could put yourself as Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm, and start thinking about the things that piss you off in life, and let's hear.
Yeah, that's not new to you too. I mean, people. That's some of my favorite stuff to watch. Like I've seen, I've been doing it for the whole time I've been on here. Ranting about shit that pisses me off. I've seen a lot of other people do. Uncle Lou does it a lot. Always Irish. Our boy John from Always Irish. He's got a whole series called what's it called? What's the name of his video series?
I don't even know what it's called, but I've watched it.
Always Annoyed. That's what it's called. Yeah, so it's sort of the same thing. He goes on these long and intricate rants about dumb shit, like waiting in the line at Dunkin' Donuts or something, right? It's just totally ridiculous. But those are some of my favorite things to watch, and they're definitely some of my favorite things to do as far as entertainment. And I don't know. I'm weird.
What about that person that like you're running a little bit late and you go to the gas station, you got to grab a pack of smokes or an orange juice or maybe that biscuit from the thing, and you get it and you're standing in line and it's like 8:17 in the morning. You were supposed to be there at 8, and
the lottery people.
There's some. Oh yes, and there's some.
I've already ran it. See, a lot of these things.
They're like, well, I'll have one of them number 5.
Sir, I've ranted about this already. That's so. Here's the thing: the walking and talking videos that I used to do, when I walked around my neighborhood and did that whole thing, that was basically what I'm doing now. It that's all it was, is ranting, which is probably not the greatest place to do is walking out in public and ranting. but that's what it was, and I did a whole thing on the lottery. Hell, I'm about to rant on it now. Don't get me started.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm the same way. Or what about the people who sit there while they're trying to do something and they talk on their cell phone and they're talking and yet somebody's echoing really bad.
Yeah, Fish, and you're echoing all of a sudden for some reason.
But they're trying to conduct business with the clerk in front of you, and they're trying to have a conversation. They keep acting like the clerk is bothering them by asking them, is it cash or card or whatever that person's job is doing at store, but yet they're on the cell phone. I loathe those people.
Me too. I work at a grocery store. I love those people.
if somebody wants to give me something to rant about, how about the 18,000 fucking questions? The 21 questions you have to answer before you can pump gas now. It used to be you put your credit card in there, and then you said select, 87, 89, or 93. That's about all you had to do. Now you got to do a goddamn quiz. I feel sorry for Mexicans and shit that come over here. All the people are worried about the immigrants and not being able to read English. If you call somewhere, if you're trying to pay your credit card bill, you got to press 1 to hear your own goddamn language. But when you go to the gas pump, they got no worries about that, do they? They don't give a shit about the Mexicans over there because now you got to answer a goddamn questionnaire just to pump gas.
Hey, Pete, would you like cash back or not? It's like,
no.
Who the fuck wants cash back?
If I want cash back, I'll ask you for it. And by the way, if I want cash back, I'll go to the $3.50 surcharge ATM that you have 3 feet from this register.
Exactly. I mean, nobody goes to the
or
dollar
my
store
bank.
Nobody goes to the dollar store and buys ramen noodles, some ketchup that might be out of date, and a Totino's pizza, comes back and goes up to the thing and says, yeah, I need $20 cash back. I need to hit that extra button and just make sure and then confirm it and then do yeah, it's a joke. I hear you. Rant, motherfucker, rant.
Spitting the truth, guys.
I rant in my sleep. I wake up ranting, I go to sleep ranting.
Well,
everything between that's just gravy. I'm very calm during the day.
There's nothing more than going to the gas station for one simple thing, and there's somebody sitting there with lottery tickets.
The worst gas station in the history of gas stations is Parker's Kitchen. Do you have those where you live?
Nope.
No, I don't.
Damn, you're lucky.
But I do have people that scan 20 different lottery tickets when I'm just trying to buy a freaking Coke.
Yeah, you're a man on the way to work or something like that. You got a 30-minute break, or you're hitting a thing, and you got some asshole go in there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, go in there at 3. Don't go in there at goddamn 8 o'clock in the morning fucking scratching lottery tickets at the fucking counter when everybody else is trying to go to fucking work. There's a whole lot of goddamn people out here that are just trying to get through their day and make it to their work and make it back and all that jazz. And you don't need some goddamn trailer park fucking trash pizza shit person sitting there going, I need 7 number 2s and I need 12 number 2s, and I'm gonna scratch them right here, ready.
And also go ahead and give me the money that I made from those 1,200 tickets that I just scanned. I got $12 from the 20 tickets. Yeah, go ahead and give me my money back, and then I'll buy more lottery tickets. Like, man.
All right, we have somebody in the back room. Sam, wave at me. Wave at me.
Sam, wave. Sam, freaking wave, Sam.
Yeah. See you later. It was nice knowing you.
See you, Sam.
About you.
Terrible troll attempt.
I like those horrible trolls. You could do a whole thing on horrible troll attempts. I mean,
oh god, that could be an hour-long rant if I needed it to be.
That's a good one too.
The thing about Sam, I can't, dude. I'm done with Sam.
Nah, Sam sucks, dude. Sam ain't even a good troll.
Hey, we all know who Sam is.
Sam I am?
Yeah.
Do you think Sam?
Huh?
Do you think Sam feels well?
No.
Great idea, though, man. I thought of that earlier. I think you should try it out. That's my cue. The PigskinPeete rant of the week.
I do like that. That's a great idea. PigskinPeete rant of the week. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and that's gonna be, once I get done with these current rants that I have. I still have 6 left or 5 left. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 left.
I would like to pencil in the armadillo thing though.
Well,
I think that's I mean, I'm not paying for it, so
Okay, well then no.
You gotta pay, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of the point.
For that. That's a big time rant right there.
That's kind of the point.
Fishing football can't even show up to a goddamn Slob Olympics or a softball game nor another Slob Olympics, and I guarantee he won't be at the next fucking softball game.
Yeah, probably not.
And Pete, we have decided on softball again this year. TB, you're going to be there, right?
As the MVP from last year, of course. What do you mean?
Okay. All right. You're going to be there. So I can count on you, right?
Promiscuous Peete.
Yeah. Smack talking is about to go into full effect. So get ready, TV.
Well,
but fishing football will probably have like his quinceanata or some shit to go to.
Man, I'll hit 4 grand slams. Okay.
You won't even fucking show up, dude. I don't even think you're allowed to leave the county at this point.
Do you think that I'm real yet?
No, I think you're a catfish.
I'm a real person, bro.
Do you know
You're
I'm
the
real?
catfish. You're the catfish that fishing football actually caught, and now you're out here catfishing us, man.
Nah.
This is pretty rough.
I'll show up.
Crazy thing is, y'all got out of shape tiger baskins last year. Fat tiger baskins. I'm down, I guess, almost 12 pounds since y'all seen me, and the goal is 25. So y'all are gonna get light skin frappe mocha this next softball game.
Light skin frappe mocha.
Telling you, y'all got Dunkin' Donuts. Y'all got Dunkin' Donuts mocha last year. You about to get Starbucks mocha this year.
So you telling me you down? You telling me you down to 275?
We close, hell.
We close.
Close. Hey, like you said, them stewardess are shaped like baked potatoes. Your boy TB look like a sweet potato. You know
Damn.
God. Oh. What the fuck?
You say you look like a yam.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. Nah, TV, you're in though for the softball, right?
Yeah, I'll be good.
All right, cool. You'll be there. That ain't far from your home, so you'll be there.
No, the Slav Olympics and what I had going on, it just the timing, they both happened at the same time. The softball game, it's perfect because it's like I have absolutely nothing going on.
All right, you'll be there, so.
Perfect.
Yeah, you better be there, man, because
Hey, guess what? We get to swap out Millis Vanillas for Rec Talk, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a big time upgrade.
Oh, it is.
Oh, man.
Bro,
That's a
Rec
big
Talk
time.
looks
It's
like
almost
he's
as big as the
fast
upgrade that Raj did by bringing in his home run hitting cousin when somebody who sucked at softball couldn't magically make it that weekend.
No, and you know what? I'm gonna. Of course, the teams are saying the same, but I'm putting my foot down on this one. That it has to be people in this community playing. So,
well, who outside of this community would?
Millis.
Who outside of this community? Oh yeah. Millis ain't playing.
Yeah, hell no.
No.
But if I come, then what?
You're in the community. What you mean?
Well, I don't know if we have
For what team?
Well, if we have
draft, so act like you suck for the next.
So the teams are already.
Don't talk any smack. Act like you suck for the next.
The teams are already set for the people for the returning members. You can't switch teams, okay? So there is no goddamn transfer portal for the goddamn softball. I promise you that. If you were on Team Fools last year, you're on Team Fools this year. If you're coming back, if you were on Team Raj last year, you're on Team Raj this year. If you're coming back, now there's maybe some people that don't come, and maybe some newcomers. So there'll be a draft. Just like Traveling Fool just said, we have to put a deadline to this, I think. What would the deadline for the draft for newcomers be?
So would that make me a free agent?
No, because you've never been there. What are you free of? You're a draftee.
Huh.
Yeah, somebody's got to pick me, or else I'm homeless.
We need to free him of Florida football. We need to free him of.
That's true.
No, see, basically the deal is that we're going to sit down and look at this and go, okay, how many people do you not have coming this year? How many people do, Team Rods, Team Fools, how many people does each team not have coming this year? So we need to do it as a draft to where, okay, we have 4 people, 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, 8 people. No, hey, sorry if you don't get fucking picked. There's only so many fucking spaces.
Why would D4 say, "Can I play?" D4, you're Team Fools. Of course you can play. You're a returner.
What do you mean, D4? You're there. You're our first baseman.
Yeah. You're one of the best players on the team. It's not even close.
Yeah, I think me and D4 are a good match too. Which I think me and Traveling Fools up the middle are a good match. Thought that was good.
Yeah, I might switch sides with Sea Dog this year. No, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Sea Dog did excellent.
I thought he did. Yeah, he did.
I'm just saying on the arm part. I know.
Well, my arm's not that much better, but TB, I'll get it to you.
I would like to talk. I would like to be moved from right center to center, or I was left center, not right. I would like to be moved to center field. Either center field or first base because I'm left-handed, but that's D4 spot, so I'm not gonna take first base.
Mrs. Peete, you have to pay for that. You have to pay for that rant.
What? She gets rants for free every day.
No, she says, "Let's hear Peete rant about Team Fool's loss." I told her
yeah, that's definitely well. How long you got?
I can't wait for the softball.
I can tell you there probably will be a
bowling.
The closer we get to that game, probably the week leading up to it, there definitely will be a rant about that, paid or not.
Oh, this is gonna get intense this time. This is gonna get intense.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes too. You know, ranting about who lost last year. Now you got people we're ranting about what kind of sport we're gonna play. Team Raj doesn't want to defend their crown. They're scared.
He wanted to switch. They want to go bowling.
Bowling.
Yeah. Like Kingpin.
Yeah.
Clear bowling balls with goldfish and shit.
Fingers in no hole.
Huh?
What the hell I look like? What I look like trying to put my fingers in a hole?
I don't care what anybody tells you. I didn't vote for bowling.
Yeah, whatever, traitor. Fucking traitor.
I swear, I was not the only guy on Team Fools that voted for bowling. I promise.
Peete voted.
The reasons that you said made sense. I mean,
I don't give a shit what we do. My reason was because of weather. I mean, it was 118 degrees. We almost had a fatality.
Oh, with Traction Jackson.
Yeah, well, okay, we almost had two fatalities when you add Lawtide in there.
If you pick Florida, I mean, it really just doesn't fucking matter.
Hey, those fatalities. Listen.
You had Lawtide that almost passed out.
Yeah,
that's who Pete's talking about, not Traction. Pete's talking about Lawtide.
Well, Traction.
Well, him too.
See, I'm trying to push the time off till about 2 p.m. when it's the hottest time. In the year.
Well, I almost died too. I just almost died inside. I didn't show it on the outside.
That's what you're good at. Pushing shit.
I'm trying to push it back. We'll start about 2 p.m, right about the hottest time. Yeah, we got this.
Okay.
This is about to be a total ass whooping.
Oh, no, this is going to be
It's about to be a total ass whooping.
This is going to be a fucking
Hey, revenge is a bitch, motherfucker. You know how hard it is to repeat? I know all you Georgia fans out there, we just repeated. Yeah, well, that's very rare. It's very rare.
Well, to me, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm on the losing team, so I'm trying to help. I'm trying to get a championship, bro.
We might need,
I gave it my all last year, but I didn't, okay?
TB, you were all, I'm blaming it on Colby. I hope Colby's not listening. But I'm just gonna blame it on Colby. So.
Yeah, no, it's Colby's fault.
Yeah,
I could have done more. I could have done more for my team, and I struggled.
Yeah, we'll do better this year, man. We got this year. Team Riders don't stand a fucking chance. They're going down like a goddamn Lewinsky. It's going to be fucking horrible. It's going to be humiliating, and it's going to be, absolute pain.
Hey, how many?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if I get drafted to Team Rod.
Well, you might get. You probably will be because half of their team isn't going to show up this year.
Fishing football only has one more leg than BVD. So nobody's going to draft.
Hey, fools, tell me if I'm wrong because I don't know. You know better than I do about the like. Okay, so you know who's like most likely going to attend, you know who's definitely going to attend, and then you've got the rest of them. So, out of Team Fools and Team Raj from last year, how many people from Team Raj are definitely going to come and play softball? How many people from Team Fools are definitely going to come and play softball to avenge their loss?
Well, that's what I'm not sure about, man, and that's what's really bothering me is I think he might have 1 or 2 more openings than.
All right, so we'll go ahead and take fishing. Who else we got? Somebody else said they want to
Rec Talk.
Rec Talk.
I want fishing and Rec Talk.
Yeah, it's no holds bar now.
That's what I'm going for. But I wanted to be with him. I wanted to be out in the open, and we do a draft.
I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden Raj said, "Yeah, so and so couldn't come to the game," and all of a sudden fucking Chipper Jones walks out there.
Chipper Jones walks out.
Yeah. And he's like,
Chipper Jones, aka fishing.
Yeah, he's no, I'm talking about the actual Chipper Jones.
Septic tank to his new house.
I'm talking about the actual Chipper Jones. He goes out there and goes, "Yeah, this guy's a retired softball player from 1964. But we're gonna put him on the Raj team. He works at the tire shop around the corner, and it's fucking actually Chipper Jones."
No, he gets to deliver. He gets to deliver like the new septic tank or whatever to the build site and runs into Chipper Jones and is like, "Hey man, you want to play softball?" He's like, "I got a ringer." Yeah, and then Chipper Jones shows up. I can see that happening, and then he'll claim it's his cousin. Like that last guy.
All right, if D4, if that's actually you, I'm gonna have to see you first.
Ever met in their life that hits the fucking home run over the fence? Yeah, we'll see.
D4, if that's actually you, have to see you first. You know the deal.
Yeah, all right. We'll see. And if they want to play 17 outfielders, then we'll play 17 as well.
What's up?
What's up, D4? How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Plan on coming into the softball game leaner and meaner than last year.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I can't wait to see you, except are you bringing Mrs. D4? Because she's more popular. No offense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, good. She's good people.
Yeah, I think everybody likes our significant others better than us.
Yeah, I know. It seems like
that is a different conversation for a different time.
Yes. But all right, so let's talk about how we'll destroy them. D4. Have you heard that Raj is trying to go bowling like Kingpin instead of getting his ass whooped on the softball field like they should have got their ass whooped last year?
He wants to actually have a big ball in his hands that he still don't have in his pants to play softball this year.
Oh, dang. Oh,
okay. Shots fired.
Yeah, dog. and I thought the South wouldn't rise again. I see you, big boy.
Take a look at this right here. This is simple math. For anybody who can see YouTube, I know some of you guys can on StreamYard. Video evidence. Imagine if Alabama played with 12 men on the defense every time they played against somebody in the SEC and they only had 11 people on offense. That's what it was like the whole game. Man.
I like the way Rod
6 outfielders.
I like the way Rod just keeps trying to throw it down to where he's like, "Well, fools just didn't pay attention."
Yeah, all right.
That's my excuse for not cheating. That's my excuse.
Yeah, they didn't pay attention.
Softball. You didn't even vote softball.
Yeah, this guy had 18 cards up his sleeve. Your fault for not paying attention.
Exactly. He said that. I love Raj.
Oh, man. This is video evidence right here.
I know. And Raj is like, "Well, it's not my fault that fools didn't pay attention." I'm like, well, I didn't think that we were going to cheat. I thought this was a fair game.
And by the way, I would like to point out, some of you didn't include in this graphic. So it says 6 infielders, which is too much. Wrong. Where is that at? Yeah, wrong. No, don't do it.
No. Please.
5 outfielders, and you put in parentheses down there, a pitcher not included in count. So that's pitcher 12. Included. And on top of that, I got out by the pitcher. And I'm not talking about getting struck out. So if the pitcher is able to catch the ball and get you out, that's an infielder. So that's 12, not just 11.
Yes.
Right.
If the pitcher can get you out, then that's a fielder.
I remember lining up the bat and going, "Where the fuck am I going to hit this ball?"
They had 2 more players than we had.
No, and we had the pitcher too.
But but he didn't do shit for us.
Yeah. What you said.
All right. So, but still, it's all good.
Yeah. Either way, they cheated.
Revenge is a bitch.
No, we're gonna kick their ass this year. It's like I told Raj. It's like I told Raj this year. I said, "You know what? You win at softball again this year. You bring your team. I'll bring mine. You win at softball again this year. And you know what? We can go bowling next fucking
No,
year.
that is not photoshopped. Even Team Raj will tell you this isn't photoshopped.
This ain't photoshopped. This is real.
That's funny.
So we can go bowling. We can go bowling next year if we lose again. But
now,
that
never
ain't
mind the
fucking
fact
happening.
that half of the people that are numbered in here aren't worth a fuck anyway. That doesn't matter. That's not the point. Including me.
What's up, Mr. Duggar? Look, Mr. Duggar showed up.
What's up, Mr. Doug?
He's going to tell you, Pete, you really need to sign this guy as your YouTube lawyer. He'll tell you to stop ranting for free. He'll get you set up.
Yeah, there needs to be
I'm since I'm married to a lawyer, I'm trying to have less lawyers than my wife. No offense, Mr. Duggar. I'll be your friend as long as it's not legally involved. The fewer lawyers in my life, the better, bro.
Try being in a relationship with someone that is a financial person that works in the office, and she's always dictating and analyzing my bank account.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Hey.
Oh man.
Man.
Hey,
Man, that sounds exactly like my lawyer situation.
well, I can say one thing about the lawyers is a lawyer is the only profession you wouldn't need if you didn't have. So take it for what it's worth.
I don't have any problem with lawyers.
You wouldn't have if you didn't need. That's what you meant.
No, you wouldn't need one if they didn't exist. So
Look, lawyers are trained arguers.
Oh yeah.
So imagine being married. Imagine being trained to a professional arguer.
I feel like they were that.
Most women just argue. You know what? Most women are professional arguers. By birth, right? But imagine if they're also professionally trained on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the reason I'm so good at ranting about ugly stewardesses, because I'm married to a lawyer.
Is it because you hear it a lot?
Yes.
Oh, damn! You weren't supposed to say
Ding,
that
ding, 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 ding. You are
Yeah.
correct, sir.
And we all hate ugly stewardesses.
Ding, 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 ding.
I mean,
that is correct, sir.
But I will say this: every one of us that brought a significant other are very, very lucky men.
Yes, absolutely.
Facts. I did bring Colby.
Well, Colby does flail his arms and wear yoga pants. So.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Colby in yoga pants is a sight to be seen. Man.
If I was his girlfriend and he tried to give me those yoga pants back, I'd be like, man, just keep them motherfuckers. You done got your ball sweat on there. I don't know what's going on. You done stretched it out.
Yeah, babe. Yeah, you look good in those. Yeah, babe. Yeah.
That I promise that stain was there when I got him. Oh.
I had a wetsuit on. The only guy with a tighter outfit on me possibly was Colby.
Well, Colby was probably trying to show off his great.
At least mine was a men's wetsuit from China. His was a female wetsuit from Victoria's Secret.
But you're forgetting about Nate. You're forgetting about Nate. I mean, Nate was basically walking around in lingerie.
Yeah, but that was what it was supposed to be.
Right.
We don't even know what Colby was supposed to be. Even Colby doesn't know what Colby was supposed to be. I feel like he just woke up. I feel like Colby woke up and didn't know what to put on and just said, he grabbed the first pair of pants that was on the floor in the hotel room and just slid them on. And was like, yeah, these are kind of tight. Fuck it. And put on a Scottie Pippen jersey.
My bad, girl. Yeah. I'll just wear it.
Colby in yoga pants. I mean, that's pretty tight.
They weren't just yoga pants. They were capri pants too. This is a whole new style I've never seen before. Yoga capri pants.
I caught that traveling. I caught that.
And thank you, Fisher. He even had the shirt that went down, just like even the long shirt. Like he bought an extra large shirt just to cover. You know.
His running style reminds me of a princess with big boobs.
I mean, I'd hit it.
Like trying not to make a bounce. No, they do bounce.
I'm not sure that you didn't hit it.
Oh,
Damn. Colby out there. Was that like Lululemon?
Oh, my God.
Fucking.
That's why you slid underneath Kobe while he was doing push-ups. Got it.
Right.
Oh.
Exactly.
So how much would y'all pay?
I got it. Just like the people that don't want to see me rant about Clemson football, pay for it because I do it for free all the time. I don't want to pay to see that because I could see it for free. I saw it for free last weekend.
Okay. So I'm just saying I need to know what to wear to the slop softball game.
Baseball attire. Like, wear what you wear. You know what you did wear last year? You wore a football helmet. You were the only one out there with a fucking football helmet on in a softball game.
Yeah, Tiger Basket's out there running around looking like he's like, hello, Clarice. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Come on, we're playing softball.
Wait, what now? You said a football helmet. Oh, it was a softball mask.
Yeah.
Hey, you wore some goddamn mask looking like
you wore a
Hannibal Lecter
mask.
out there.
Yes. Well, in professional softball, that's what the guys wear.
Yeah, but you weren't at the professional softball game. You were at the Slob Olympics, the first annual. You saw what was going on there.
But I wasn't trying to get slapped in my pee hole skin. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, I have no skills.
Wait, your pee hole skin.
Whatever your softball skill level is, divide that by 10. That's my softball level skill. Divide your skill by 10. That's me. I didn't wear one of those masks, and I still got a beautiful smile. My grill didn't get hurt. I didn't get busted open. I didn't have a broken nose. All I did was take an L.
It only takes one, bro. It only takes one. Not many people go into a relationship, trying to have a baby. But there's a lot of single parents out there. You see what I'm saying? They didn't try. It just happened.
I had you throwing heaters at me all day, and I didn't wear a mask.
Listen, hey, it's not about y'all. It's about me, okay? My face is worth a lot more, okay? It's nothing, no offense. It's just my face is worth a lot, okay?
Wait, so you're telling me you wore a damn Hannibal Lecter mask out there because you were too afraid that Mrs. Peete was going to hit the ball so hard you couldn't.
What? I was afraid that Rogers creator character, the 6'4", 220-pound dude, was gonna drill one at me. That's what I was afraid of.
All right,
he was built in a lab.
Rogers over here like a Fortnite building characters and shit.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
If you watch the video of that home run, when he stepped up to the plate, I walked off. I started walking off the field. I knew it was over.
Right.
Yeah, that's funny.
But hey, UNC Dog did get Lou out at first with the toss. I mean, that is a fact. That was one of the best softball plays of all time.
That was the funniest thing.
Do I have to be the asshole here? Do I have to be the asshole and say that the reason that Team Fools lost was because of Millis Vanillas?
Hold on, y'all. My grandma's calling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I knew it. I knew it.
I remember a couple times people were like rounding second and they were headed to third and I was on second base and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And I ran home and grabbed the ball and ran to home plate to try to get them out. I'm like, God damn. Like, how is this possible? How am I making it to home, like to the fence behind home plate, grabbing the ball?
I think, that's the part of having a draft. Now we can,
yeah, I'm taking this serious this time. Fuck that. No emotions involved, man. Fuck that.
Well, because if we had fishing at home plate, you know what I'm saying? That'd be nice. Even though he's a Florida.
No, I mean, if we had
Mrs. Peete says, Pete struck out, but it was the extra left fielder's fault. No, I hit the ball. I think I batted 3 times. I didn't strike out at all. So first of all, you're wrong about that. Everything I hit was in the field. Now, 2 of them were in the outfield. And both of them were.
Wait,
I mean,
who's
it was
wrong
like
about what now? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Mrs. Peete. Hitting into a wall of people. This is not normal baseball or softball. If you're hitting into an outfield where there's 8 people out there, I mean, of course they're gonna fucking catch the ball. Jesus Christ, this is impossible. It's like hitting a 7-10
We got to
split.
keep it to a real number and have substitutes. And this year, we're not playing on that same field. We're going to a real softball field.
For real?
Yeah. You'll hear the details.
That would be great.
Yeah, we're going to a real softball fields.
What does that mean? It's going to be shorter and bitches more? A women's baseball field. It must be shorter and bitches more.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It's got more. It's got more curve. It's got more curves though in the outfield.
Got more curves.
Peete is wild tonight. Y'all got him. Y'all got Peete going, bro.
Pete's been stuck in rant mode for the past 2 days.
One thing y'all do need to tell Peete though is it's 12:30.
Oh, shit. He must have his watch on mute.
Nature Boy says, "How comfy is that couch, Pete?" I don't know. Ask Mrs. Pete because I'm sleeping in my own bed tonight. If she,
I never understood that thing with like men sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping on no couch. If anybody else is sleeping anywhere else, it ain't me. I'm sleeping right where I sleep every night.
Right. That's the thing. If you're so pissed off at me that you don't want to be around me, then you go sleep on the fucking couch.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of times we sleep on the couch just because it's warmer if it's really cold or something like that.
Yeah.
But we do it together. But I would say if I like you get told you're sleeping on the couch, be like,
yeah, no one ever tells me to sleep on the couch. It's
not fucking happening. I ain't doing.
If somebody doesn't want to sleep where I'm sleeping at, that's on them. That's more room for me. I'll stretch out. You know what I mean? I got more room now. Damn. Let me get that pillow too.
Yeah, I know. I can work. I'll go in there and drink 10 beers and get some good skunky farts, and I'll run you off of that thing. Yeah, I mean, there is ways that men do have powers. So remember that. Remember that, guys.
We'll go to bed, and mine will just talk shit in her sleep.
Yeah. Hey, you ever have them wake up and they had like a dream about you where you did something to them that pissed them off, and they're mad at you for no reason because they had a dream about it?
Yeah, that's like Dutch
that's the
oven
worst.
territory. That's Dutch oven territory.
Yeah.
Start having that, and it's like
when they wake up mad because of a dream.
Oh yeah.
And then and you have no idea what's going on. You know.
Like,
it's
I'm
like
sleeping. Goddamn.
Yeah. I didn't do that.
About this dream.
That was a dream.
I'm like, well, tell me about it. What? I was having fun, so I want to hear about this shit.
No, the wild
that pisses them off worse. Yeah,
the wildest situation I ever encountered is she got mad at me for something her friend's husband did.
Really?
And I was like, I had nothing to do with that. She's like, yeah, but you didn't say it wasn't right. Okay. It's not right. I don't know what it is, but it's not right.
No, I want to hear the dream. I mean, that's the thing. Go on ahead and tell me this. It's like a penthouse forum or something at this point.
I'm 15 feet from Mrs. Pete. So she can hear me with StreamYard or not. No sugar before you bed gives you nightmares. Well, I don't eat sugar.
Yeah, we've got an interesting chat now.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
So D4, you're going to be there for the softball game, right?
Yes, sir.
Tiger Baskets, you're going to be there for the softball game, correct?
Yes, sir. I was there last year. I'll be there this year, everybody.
Okay. PigskinPeete, you're going to be there for the softball game, right?
Yes.
Okay. I know Sea Dog's going to be there. I know Reg Talk. I put no faith in Fish of Football because I don't even know if I think he's a catfish at this point.
Catfish?
But yeah. Yeah, he's one of those like fake people just trying to tease us with his awesomeness, you know. Yeah, so.
He said with his awesome. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Fact.
So I put no faith in him, but hopefully we can get Rec talking Fish and Football on Team Fools, and I think we are unbeatable at that point.
Well, and Rec Talk is super fast too, so we'll have the fastest team.
I mean, he's not super fast, but
did he? Who won the 40-yard dash?
Not Rec Talk. Whoever that guy was,
Nick DTV won.
Dash was like Usain Bolt.
Nick
DT. That motherfucker was fast as shit.
Yeah,
I wish to God you and Brett had.
I know. That's the same thing I was thinking.
He'd have beat your ass.
He would have dusted both of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? He smoked you, motherfuckers.
You didn't see him in person.
I saw the video. He looked like he blew everybody out of the
He
water.
did.
Dude, that son of a bitch.
I said before it even happened, I said, he's about to blow over, and he did.
What was his name?
Nick DTV.
Who is he? He was a nice guy, but I mean, who is he?
He's been around here for a while.
Senior fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, nice guy, super cool guy, athletic as hell.
Yeah, he's not new around here. He's been around here for a long time.
Yeah, yes. He's never been to a sled, and we never really.
Yeah, he's never come to the slobs before, but yeah. Yeah, but he would have dusted the fuck out of both you and Brett. I'm just telling you.
Well, he's probably also like 110 pounds from what I saw in the video.
No.
Me and Brett are pushing 300.
All right, so you and Brett are a bunch of fat fucks, and we're supposed to give you credit for that?
You said what?
I said you're a bunch of fat fucks, and we're supposed to give you credit for that?
No, you're supposed to not give somebody a credit for outrunning fat fucks.
Well, wait a minute now.
You just said he was. You said he
complaint here, and I will make this complaint only once because I think it was a funny idea. But that goddamn stupid test, your fat level test at the beginning of Sob Olympics. Fuck that, man. That ain't right. Because some of these people came in like 40 something BMI, and all this shit, and they got like 40 points right off the bat.
Oh,
I came in at 6. So some people had like 2 events up on me already before I even started.
I think they did that in the first one. I don't think they did that in the second.
They did that in this one.
No, they didn't. Well, I didn't get that. I just remember them weighing us.
You weren't there, motherfucker.
I was there at the second one. Are you talking about this past one?
Yes.
Oh.
They did a BMI, so Chess Hall could have showed up and won the mother and sat the fuck down.
No, not necessarily.
In the beginning of the morning.
Rec is the one that won that. Jackpot showed up. Jackpot looked like the biggest one, but Rec Talk not even close to looking like the biggest one, and won that. So it's
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He got 40 fucking points.
I know.
Rec Talk got 44 points, I think, at the beginning. I got 6. I got 6.
The BMI, there's got to be a different way to do that. The BMI thing was not, that was Lou's idea.
I got 6 points. Other people got 44 points.
Jack,
at the beginning.
Jack wants to know where the next, the softball game is in Athens. Well, about 15 minutes away, as Raj would say. About 15 minutes. What's that? Statham, Georgia. Statham. That's right, isn't it? Statham?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Statham. Yeah. Right outside of Athens. Well, it's exactly 15 minutes.
About 15 minutes.
I'll tell you from
about 15 minutes.
What's my goddamn 15 minutes? 15 minutes from Athens. Really, it's about 40 minutes, but yeah, we'll stay closer.
Mrs. Peete says, let's hear Pete rant about the fact that he picked the wrong team. I didn't pick the team. The team picked me. I'm not a captain.
Yeah.
Let's rant about the fact that Mrs. Peete doesn't know what the fuck she's typing about.
Oh.
Well,
I love Mrs. Peete. Mrs. Pete's awesome.
I love her too.
I love her smack talk. She does good. Mrs. Pete's my friend.
She's talking about Clemson. No, she's not. If that's the case, then she picked the wrong team too.
That's right, B-Bean. That's right.
I forgot to tell guys, I haven't seen y'all since then, but last time I talked to Pete, anyways, Pete, we won the state championship, and today yesterday I got my size for my ring finger.
What is that?
To get our championship rings.
Oh, for a championship ring?
Yeah, we won the state championship.
That's awesome.
Yeah, last time I talked to you, we were going to play that following day.
Yeah, you said that, yeah. So you won.
We won. We won that thing.
Well,
fuck yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, CB. I love you. I love you, man. Congrats.
It was exciting. Yeah.
Can we have some celebratory CBD burgers?
CBD burgers.
Yes, we can, bro. I am.
What did that stand for again? What did it actually stand for when you went there?
I don't remember.
Bacon.
Cheese, bacon, and what?
I don't know. I don't know what the B
dill
is for,
pickles.
but I have no idea, bro.
Yeah, TB and I met up for Crystal's. One day we went to Crystal's and we met up. We had lunch, and on the big sign it was like CBD burgers. Hey, give me some of them motherfuckers, you know. I'll take them. And they're like, no, it stands for like something else. It was like insanity. It was yeah.
And we were just like, you knew what you were doing.
I would have settled for cheese, bacon, and disinfectant.
At that point, crystals did not get me high. It just gave me the shits. Imagine that. So,
ergo, the disinfectant part.
Right.
Cheese, bacon, and disinfectant afterwards, please. Thank you.
Yeah, dysentery.
Yeah, dysentery.
Yeah, dysentery was probably
diarrhea. Cheese, bacon, and diarrhea burgers.
No, hey, cheese, bacon, and then diarrhea. Cheese, bacon, and diarrhea. Facts.
Well, it kind of happens at the same time. So I don't even think they need. Hey, I mean, you can like eat those things and they go out of you as quick as they come in. I mean, a Crystal burger is like the best worst thing in the world.
Do you eat them while you're on the toilet?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, while on YouTube, we can do live streams. We just start a whole channel on this, TB.
Well, I was going to
Talk to me about this tomorrow.
Just courtesy flush. That way the smell doesn't stay in there.
Yeah, good idea. We'd pick up subs right and left.
Well, this is another cool thing about that, the whole congratulations deal. We have 7 high schools in this county, and out of the 7 high schools in the last 150 years that there's been basketball, back when John Stockton and the Pilgrims were playing basketball, we have never had a girls' state championship team. In my first year on this team, we won it. So it was a huge validation, and it's like, a lot of people have been kind of reaching out to me for training or whatever, but my goal is, and I've already got a bunch of the kids training, if we can go back to back, that would be huge in me proving my worth. And so in all reality, in all honesty, if I can do that, then I will not be where I am for long.
Well, you better be at the softball game. That's all I'm saying.
I'll be there. I'm saying,
okay. That's all that really fucking matters. I don't give a damn about your personal success or anything like that. All I care about is burying team rods and just fucking wasting them away and like taunting them for the next year as absolute the most horrible softball team in the world. That is what is on my mind.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So
I'll leave you.
Mrs. D4 says I can play as long as I don't get hurt, because her and I are married, but we never had a wedding. So we're having a wedding in September.
Oh.
So September 2nd.
Wait, are we invited?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, bro.
Hold on. No. Don't invite yourself to his wedding. That's not nice.
No, hell no. I'm going to invite myself.
Yeah. You didn't even invite yourself to the Slav Olympics. You're about to invite yourself to a wedding?
Yeah, man. Yeah, no mercy amongst friends.
So here's what I'll do. Watch how I do this. Watch back and watch the master work, okay? D4, listen to me. I would never, ever, like these other 2 jabronis, invite myself to your wedding. But here's what I will tell you. If you don't invite me to your wedding, fuck you.
Hey, why don't you go Millis yourself?
I'm just messing with you, man. So
even though it's a September wedding, it's the week before the season starts.
September, that's something though.
In season 0 or a week with 0?
Yeah, it's September 2nd.
Oh, he's going week 0. I'll bet there's a big game.
Yeah, Florida State's playing LSU again.
Dang.
There you go.
That's awesome, though. Where are you getting married? Or like where you live, or are you going somewhere else?
It's a small little town right next to ours.
Yeah.
It's actually about 30 minutes away from Gatlinburg.
Okay.
So a lot of people that are coming in are staying in Gatlinburg and just coming over for the wedding.
Yeah. All the people that are coming in, all the people that you invited that
Yeah,
are coming.
I haven't got my invite yet, so I'm kind
Well,
of.
he sent mine through email. I'll be there.
Okay. Mine must have been carrier pigeon.
Only thing you got to do is send me your address for the invitation, and it will be there, brothers.
Oh man, I'm just messing with you, dude. I'd never invite myself to somebody's wedding.
I had a list. Me and her made a list. There's a couple people she wanted to leave off of it.
Yeah. If I'm being real, I prefer people don't invite me to their weddings, but I pretend like I want them to.
Well, anyways,
I'm just kidding.
Screw what Pete said. Invite me to the wedding as long as you got like seafood or like oysters or something like that, bro.
We got fried chicken.
Hey, if Mrs. Peete comes to the wedding, because Mrs. Peete loves weddings, like most women, is it okay if she brings it? Is it okay if she brings a different date other than me? She can,
right, other people's weddings are always a blast.
I'm just kidding. I would love to come to your wedding, dude.
I'm allergic to fried chicken.
Is it out in the country?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those kind of weddings.
It's a big venue. It's going to be outside, but the reception's in a barn, like all decked out.
You know what's
Hell
sad,
yeah.
Pete, is this is probably only like 45 minutes from my house.
That's
this
great.
Is the first I've heard of it, so yeah,
Oh no,
it's all good. I'll be holding my breath, waiting on the invitation. It's all good.
No, I said shoot me an address and it's coming, brother.
You got my number.
We didn't even send out invitations yet. We're collecting addresses.
He's doing a shot. He's smart.
My number.
He's trying to make. They've been planning this thing for a while, but he's trying to make it seem like a shotgun wedding so he can eliminate at least half of the people that would show up if it was a long form invitation. I know what you're doing, bro. I've been there, and I don't blame you one goddamn bit because every person that shows up costs money.
Oh, no.
I know. What do you need? A toaster oven or something, man? I think they got those on sale at Walmart for $19.
He's already got a toaster oven. I think.
Hey, check this out. Our honeymoon, we never went on a honeymoon either. So our honeymoon, we're going to Gulf Shores, Alabama until Saturday. And then she gets her beach honeymoon or whatever. And Saturday morning, we're driving up to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to watch Texas play Alabama.
Oh,
that's compromise right there.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. It'd be crazy. It'd be even better if you were a Texas fan, D4.
Right.
No, yeah, dude. I hope you have a good time.
Yes, sir.
No, it'll be fun, man. I look forward to like seeing the footage that I get to see because I'm a peasant. But yeah, it's cool.
Man. You know what? Somebody want to go ahead and go ahead and solidify and lock in the rant for next week? It should be against D4 not inviting me to his wedding.
Right, exactly, man, exactly. We ain't cool enough to come to D4's wedding.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm close enough to crash it, though. That's what's kind of funny. I've already written down the dates that he said and where he said it was. That is a very small town. I've already Googled it, so there's only a couple of venues. So I have it already figured out where it's going to be. So I'll be there, D4. Don't worry.
Bro, I'll wear the glasses and mustache and bring a bag of CBD burgers. Don't think I won't be. I'll crash the crap.
Hey, seriously, though, if you guys really want to take a vacation or something, you can stay in Gatlinburg and just come over and party Saturday.
I don't want to take a vacation, but if you invite me, I might actually show up. So.
Oh, damn.
I am inviting you.
Well, he just did right here live on the Pigskin Pete Collins show.
Invitation or at least an email or something.
He did an email. He's doing it to you, but in person right now. Fucking email.
I don't work that way. I need shit like.
You need an email? I've never emailed you anything, so I guess I don't know. I
love D4, man. I've acted as his bodyguard like countless times. So you know.
Oh, when we went out on the town during last year's slop softball game and everything, Fools and Peete, I had to let them be the tough guys because I was afraid.
I know. I mean, you remember those guys that came up, Peete, and tried to pick on D4, and we had to walk over there and rough them up and throw them in the back of the damn pickup truck. And
yeah, everyone knows D4.
Dumpster.
I mean, when I walk at the D4, I mean, everyone knows who's going to win that fight immediately.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. No, man. But seriously, congratulations. I really don't know, what's going on that weekend because it's such short notice because we didn't hear about this till now. But I don't know what's going on that weekend. But I would love to be there.
What was the date again, D4?
September 2nd.
I'm writing this down.
Oh, yeah, write it down. Hey, D4, email that date to him so he has it.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm writing it down from the email. He already sent me 3, and like a.
I'm gonna send it through AOL Messenger.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, hey, if you do, I will make you one of my top 8 friends on MySpace.
Damn!
If you actually do that,
that's rare. That's rare territory there.
Real. Okay. Mrs. Peete says you are going.
Look at that. Mrs. Peete will be there.
She says that about everything that I'm going.
I mean, shit, I don't know.
We will be providing alcohol, so.
All right, I'm coming then. Thank you.
Yeah. We're on the way.
We're on the way. Now. How far away is it?
About 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
Just pitching forwards, man.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding.
I always wanted to get married. I tried to talk my wife into doing the midget Elvis in Las Vegas, but she didn't want to do it. I thought that would have been awesome.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
I wanted the Elvis wedding but
yeah, we thought about doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. It's 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only about 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
I see what you did there.
All right, well, Pete, you trying to wrap this thing?
Yes, I'm trying to wrap it. I've been on for over 3 hours now. Yeah.
3-hour tour, man.
3-hour tour.
Yeah, let's sit back up and tell. Yeah. We can do the whole song,
Let's all take time to help Pete wrap it up. We're all good with that.
No, I think it's great. I think you should do, Pete. I think you should do like the super chatter every Friday night. Whoever the winning super
No, it's a great idea.
Is.
So yeah, it's a great idea. Every Friday.
While you close the show down, I think you started tonight. And while you close the show down, if anybody wants to blow out another super chat, they should be the person. If not, go fuck yourself.
Well, to be fair, they
rant about whatever he wants to.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I don't have anybody on here that is asking for a certain rant.
You had some earlier.
I'm looking at it right now.
I think you had one at the beginning. That might be the one.
Gold and Blue Kevin. Right now, he's the leader with a $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. He says, I got 2 more topics for your rants. Now, first of all, that's not the way this works. You got 1 topic, not 2. I'm not trying to fish through things. I do appreciate the sentiment. But he says spam calls and regional sports TV blackout rules. So the spam calls I like. So if you're going to give me multiple options, I'm gonna pick one. So I like the spam calls. Right now, I think he's the leader. Let's see, looking down here. Caviar Hound says, my Falcons suck. Oh, well, I can't rant about that. That's on you. That's it. As far as people asking, stuff to rant about.
Coming in right now. I think you've just been beat.
A rant about how much Team Rod sucks except for Mrs. Peete. Well, I love that idea, D4. I'll go ahead and rant about that right now if you really want me to. I mean, we can go out on that if you want. You don't have to wait till next week. I don't even have to edit this. This is right off. This is right off my. This is in my wheelhouse right here. Huh? Save it. What'd you say?
That'd be a great video, man. That'd be a great.
Yeah, but
certain video.
I'm just going to go ahead and say right now to include Mrs. Peete in that. I don't know why we're not. She might be first in line. She's been the biggest outside of Raj's big mouth. She's probably the second biggest mouth in this. The amount of space between the two big mouths is probably only about a centimeter. That's how big her mouth is compared to his, and he's the one hosting it. I don't know what Mrs. Peete did. What'd she do?
I don't know.
I gave my advice.
I think we should all be nicer to each other.
All right, I'll take that into consideration. What was it again?
Yeah, it should be a rant about that. He just won the fucking weekly rant of the week. So, you know.
No, but
love you, Mrs. Peete.
Mrs. Peete said, she said, Pete, you never made it to first base.
She is right.
Why'd she do that, bro?
Pete, Mrs. Peete has like awesome trolling abilities. She's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You got a great wife, dude. She's great, man.
I know I do.
She's great. She's great.
He said, I know I do, with so much resentment.
No, it's not resentment. I know I do.
He's like, whenever I get off this stream, bro, I'm at a Mike Tyson. No.
Nah.
I'm kidding, bro.
She's cool as fuck. That's why I can mess with her like that.
We all love Mrs. Peete.
Yeah.
But Mrs. Peete is losing at softball this year. Team Fools is going to beat the absolute shit out of Team Raj this year. And that is just an
It's going to be a bloodbath.
Oh, it's going to be miserable.
Yeah, what they said.
I'm gonna bring my daughter, and then when they lose, I'm gonna have her walk up, say, "You mad, bruh?"
There you go. Yeah.
D4, how bad? I'm gonna leave this with you before I get off here. How bad are we going to destroy Team Raj?
Mercy rule.
Now, this is going to be on an actual softball field. So none of these like, oh, no, your home run wasn't really a home run. Or oh, no, you only get to go to two bases. Or, oh, no, we're playing real softball on a real fucking softball field.
Yeah.
We'll destroy them.
We'll myrtleize them. I agree. Yeah, I'm ready for it, bro. I wouldn't even mind us having like 2 events every year. Maybe we could choose one event as like bowling or something.
Hey, maybe
like
if
that.
you show up to one, that would be cool.
I've showed up to one.
Yeah, you missed the first one, so hopefully you show up to
So I just now...
I wasn't a part of this community. You got to think, it took a while for y'all to allow a person of color in this community. So
What?
Finally here. Okay. What?
That's fake news.
Man, I was born a poor black child in Mississippi.
All right,
dude.
I just noticed that friction.
So when you grow up, you upgrade to white. What you saying?
I just noticed that Friction Vixen was back there, and I got to get off here. I'm sorry, Friction. I did not know you. How come nobody told me she was back in the back room the whole time?
Because you're the one controlling the damn thing. We don't. See
Yeah, but
who's
I'm
in the
doing.
back room. You just
Sir.
do.
All right, look, I got to go. I'm sorry,
You're not gonna
Friction.
let
I didn't
Friction
see you
come on here
there.
and talk smack. I mean,
Huh?
Jesus Christ. You're not going to let Friction come on here and
No,
talk
I'm
smack.
trying to end the show.
I bet she's got some
It's
good
been 3
smack.
hours. I did not see her back there. I don't know how long she's been back there, but I apologize. All right, Traveling Fools, I love you, brother. Thank you.
I know he's going to kick me first. because
Yes, I'm
he
kicking
knows
you first because you're going to try to talk me into staying longer. And later. D4. I look forward to seeing you at the softball game, and I also look forward to seeing you at your wedding in September. Thank you for the invitation.
We'll see y'all later. Shoot me an address.
All right, buddy.
Later.
All right, have a good one. All right, Tiger Baskins.
What's up, my boy?
All right, man. Congrats on the playoff win.
Yeah, state champ on the ring. Yeah, for real. Thank you anyways, bro. Love you and do appreciate you going on this long.
Yeah.
But yeah, your boy tired.
Yeah, me too. All right. I love you, buddy.
All right, see you, dude.
Later. Well, there you guys have it. A crazy show, just like every Friday night. I appreciate all of you. Traveling Fools did have a good idea, though. Every week, the biggest donation on Friday night will lead to a 5 to 10 minute rant of your choice on this channel the next week. I do like that idea. It's a good idea. So anyway, everybody have a great weekend. I don't know what you're doing this weekend, but I hope you are safe and have a good time. And I will see you guys. If I don't see you sometime this weekend, I'll see you on Monday for sure for the midday show at 11 a.m. sharp. Have a great weekend, everybody. Your boy is checking out.